Uh. What's up, guys? Rich Boy J here, back again with another live stream, and today we are going to continue preparing for the Camino build. That means we are going to continue sorting for the Camino build. So shout out to everyone who's joining us tonight for this somewhat special late night stream. I had a long day at work earlier today, but I knew I wanted to go ahead and hop on a stream for tonight. So let's get this thing cracking. Who we got in the chat? We got that boy JMW Productions. We got Brick Twins Productions. We got Illegal Pancakes. I have to ask, what is so illegal about these pancakes? I need to know. Tell me now. Star Wars Bricks, Sayo, Bibble, Mr. Know-It-All 1, Joey Kessler, As Plays, Dutastic, Nerves Z, Axidroid, Squid Man, Jacob Anderson, Mr. Know-It-All 1, Roanoke Candy Buck. What's going on, dude? Star Wars Brick says he's building a Daro mock. That's pretty cool. So is Daro a real place? Like, obviously it's not a real place, but like, is that actually a Star Wars planet? Because I know David built it for his, like, you know, Lego, his Lego build that they commissioned him to do. However, I thought that was just something he made himself. Like, is Daro an actual thing? Hey, shout out to Owen Tomlinson for the $4.99 dono right off the bat. He says, let's go! I got tornado warnings. Oh, God. That's not good. That's not a positive thing. I hope you're safe, man. Where do you live? Where are you living where you're getting tornado warnings in December? Okay, it's in the Bad Batch. Okay, that's good to know then. Okay, I always assumed, like, Daro, because I know he was like, oh, this isn't anything canon, this is just kind of something I came up with. So I just assumed the planet was also something he came up with, but apparently not. This is going to be a guest stream, guys. It's about time we go ahead and invite the boyos from the Discord to get a little conversation in with Jay. You know, I feel I've kind of been neglecting you guys in that regard, so I want to hop in the live stream chat. If there are any moderator boyos who want to come help out, that'd be great. Otherwise, you may have to make a moderator boyo to come help out. Moving people in and out of the call. JMW says he just bought the SDCC exclusive Comic Con Black Suit Spider-Man for $80 and it's worth $400 to $1,000. Bruh, how did you get that? That's crazy. Owen says he's in Fayetteville, Arkansas. Oh, man. Well, I hope you guys are safe. I hope that, you know, the warning is just a warning and not an actual tornado, because that would suck. That's a good question for the chat. How many, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's not a good question. Screw it, we'll do it. How many of you have actually, like, experienced, you know, like, a natural weather disaster, like a legit snowstorm or a hurricane or tornado? I mean, I'm in Houston. We get hurricanes all the time. I can't say, I mean, we've had some, like, terrible hurricane experiences, right? But I can't say I've ever been in the midst of one of those disasters where my life was ever threatened, thankfully. But I've definitely seen my city underwater far more times than I'd like. Jerry the Savage says he's from Wisconsin, where they're getting 13 inches of snow. Holy crap. And also, shout out to Owen Tomlinson again for the $4.99 dono, dude. Thank you so much. Mr. Know-It-All 1 says earthquake, but that's the norm in Cali. Jeez. Alright, Brick Twins is here. I'm going to move you into the call. Hello, Brick Twins. I guess they'll talk when they're ready. Yeah, so let me go ahead and grab a chunk of Star Killer, and let's get to sorting. Owen says he's originally from San Diego. So in the United States, if you want to live somewhere and not experience, like, natural weather disasters, where's the ideal place to live? Like, I want to say somewhere in the middle of the country where, you know, there's no hurricanes or earthquakes, but you might get tornadoes out there. So is there an ideal place to live if you want to avoid natural disasters in the U.S.? What's up, Xavier? How you doing, bro? Brick Twins, are you here?
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay, awesome. How are you?
I'm good. Yeah. I'm good.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that. JMW says Virginia. Does Virginia not? I mean, it snows in Virginia, right? Roanoke says underground is where you live to avoid natural disasters. That's fair. War sort of says has finished an essay, but he hopefully can join. Yes, I'd love to get to talk to you, War. Google says the safest state is Montana. All right, guys, y'all know what to do. Is there anyone in the chat who lives in Montana? I want someone tell me what's in Montana.
In Montana boyos.
Can we get a link for the Discord? Yeah, let me go ahead and drop that in the Chizat. The Chizat. Let's see. Escape. Hey, shout out to Champ Bricks for the $1.99 donate. He says currently buying pieces for your gunship. Yes, that's what I love to hear. Shout out to everyone who is gonna build themselves a Boyo gunship. They're so nice to have. Like, honestly, can't believe like I have over three gunships now. 3 of my own custom gunships. Like, that's wild.
That's pretty cool.
Montana apparently has cattle. Oh, okay. Awesome. I have plenty of uses for that.
Free food.
Sure. I mean, it's not necessarily free, but, you know.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, Roanoke. Says that gunship looks amazing. I put my heart and soul into that gunship, y'all. I can't wait to actually use it in a mock. I mean, as excited as I am to use it in my Camino mock, because that's literally what I built it for, I really want to, at some point, use it in a Geonosis mock or something along those lines where I can actually have it flying. I think that'll be, like, my peak satisfaction when it comes to that gunship build. Edgar Tello Castillo says, how many pieces in total you have? More than 3 million? I would say I think it's safe to say I probably have more than 3 million pieces. The thing is, I mean, obviously, you know, there's a tons of big bricks that I have, but I also just have tons of small pieces as well. Like, those water studs can add up. Those 1x1 plates can add up. Like, I would not be surprised if I eclipsed 3 million. Honestly, I could probably check Bricklink and they can tell me how many pieces I have just in sets. Roanoke's asked, am I going to have any other ships on Kamino? That's a great question. So, I'd like to have a V-Wing in the hangar, maybe. Like, that could be an option. Could potentially have an ARC 170 flying overhead. Maybe even, like, some Republic Y-Wings flying overhead. I don't know. I'm pretty open to it. Like, it would be kind of cool to have, like, an airborne component of Camino, where there's, you know, a fight, like a dogfight happening above the mock. But I'm not sure yet. We'll see. I wanted to do this with Starkiller. Oh, go ahead. No, you're good. Go ahead. What did you say?
You could have one of those, the octopus, like, kind of droid things.
Oh, yeah, I guess that counts as a ship, yeah.
Like the water.
Yeah, I'll definitely have, like, at least 2 of those, so that counts. Because what I wanted to do with Starkiller, and I didn't get to do it, which was kind of unfortunate, was have some sort of dogfight happening, you know, over near the trench area. And I wanted to have, like, a TIE fighter, like, mid-explosion and use, like, lights and such to really have a nice effect for that. And, you know, have, like, an exploding, like, Lego pieces and flames and all that cool stuff. But, obviously, didn't get to do that. So it would be cool to actually get a chance to do that with Camino, have a dogfight, you know, with a ship mid-explosion suspended in the air. But I'm not sure yet. I have to figure out, like what ship could I have doing that. I mean, I guess Vulture Droid might be the obvious choice. But, I don't know. I have to think about it. What's up, Lego Mike? How you doing, bro? Jay, thoughts on Star Wars Eclipse? Okay, so I still have not seen the trailer to Eclipse yet, and I do want to see
you need
it.
to see it. It's very cool.
Okay,
It's
you know,
so
do
cool.
you guys want a live Rich Boy J Eclipse trailer reaction?
Yeah.
All right, give me 1 sec. I'll check out the Eclipse trailer, and you guys can let me know what you guys thought about it. Have I read the original Battle of Kamino comic? It's from the original 2002 Clone Wars comic. No, I had no idea there were 2002 Clone Wars comics. That actually sounds interesting. Appreciate that, Calvin Wilmoth. He says, Starkiller was sick. Can't wait to see the Camino build. Me neither. I'm very excited to see the Camino build. Hey, what's up, Bricks Films? How you doing, homie? Lego Mike is as lit as ever in the chat. He says, pretty Gucci Mane over here, bruh. Hunnit, happy holidays, boyos. Yes, happy holidays to all of you. Hope you guys are living it up. Hopefully you guys are, you know, if you're in school, you're either in break or nearing your break. Alright, Star Wars Eclipse. I'm probably going to have to turn the volume down very... What in the world is that thing? What the hell is the thing in the thumbnail? What the hell is that? Okay. Alright, I'm currently watching the Eclipse trailer. I want to turn down the volume so I don't get zucked. Alright, I see an eyeball. I see some gray dude banging on a thing. Alright, we see outer space. Some asteroid. I feel like one of those reaction YouTubers. Is this what this is like for these reaction YouTubers? Okay, cool looking city, I guess. Hey, it's Radis. Hey, is that a Duras? Bro, we got like a Star Wars like boy band. Oh god, it's Yoda in the Jedi Temple. That's like the last thing I wanted to see here. I'm guessing that's Jedha. Got an interesting droid looking thing. Oh, I get it. See, like, the sun is eclipsing, or the planet's eclipsing the sun. Alright. We got, you know, a ship. This dude's still beating this drum. Oh, God, is that a Nemoidian? I mean, I get why Nemoidians are there, but I kind of wish they weren't. If there's an alien I would love to pretend never existed in Star Wars, I think Nemoidians would be up there. Those and Gungans, for sure. Alright, there's a space battle. Alright. Now the creepy dude turns around. Creepy drum guy. Now it looks like more gullets coming out of this water. No, I'm kidding, guys. Hey, it's a bald dude. Alright. Thanks for watching this reaction, guys. Make sure you go check out my other reaction videos whenever you're reacting to things all day and all night. I mean, you know, it's whatever. Like, there were some interesting things, I guess, but okay, look, okay. I'm not trying to be negative. Like, I'm not trying to crap on it because, like, I don't dislike it. Like, it's just, but it's just whatever. Like, what am I supposed to gain from any of that? You know, like, I don't know. I don't want to seem like the guy that just hates on everything because I'm really not trying to hate on it. But it's like it's fine. Like, it's just, you know, it was something. I guess. I don't know. How does everyone else feel about it? Okay, so I guess
It's hilarious.
my one thought after watching this is I saw this guy comment, like someone posted it in like this Facebook group I'm in, and the guy was like, "Oh man, this trailer is so epic, like much better than the sequels." And my first thought was like, okay, how can you make that determination from like a 2-minute trailer, and now after seeing the trailer, I'm really asking like, how can you make that determination? Like, there's literally no dialogue, so how is like? Anyways, I'm not trying to hate on the trailer. Like, it's fine. Like, it's interesting looking, I suppose. Like, I don't know. We'll see.
What hilarious, like, all these YouTubers, like, oh my god, it's so cool, oh my god, Yoda, like, not saying I didn't react like that, I reacted like that because it's pretty cool, but you're just like, it's cool, yeah.
I mean, why am I supposed to be excited to see Yoda? Like, it's just Yoda, like, I don't know. I think,
That's the way some people say about the sequels, like, oh my god, it's better than the sequels. Yeah, it's a video game, and yes, it's not really competitive to it. But
yeah, so Joey,
it's popular. It's better than the sequels.
Oh, yeah, clearly, it's clearly better than the sequels. Yeah, dude, Tastic says it's cool, but it doesn't convince me the game is good. Yeah, like it was just like I don't like seriously. What am I supposed to gather from it? Like I don't know. Like I said, I'm not trying to hate. Like it wasn't bad. Like it doesn't make me think less of the game. I'm just not sure what to make of what I just saw. Like it was just stuff. Like that's all it was. It was just stuff. Like, and a dude playing a drum, and like Boar Gullet coming out of his slime at the end, and like Yoda, the back of Yoda's head. Like, I don't know. Was I supposed to be so excited about the Yoda part?
Well, it got me excited for the High Republic now because I wasn't really interested in that era. It didn't really interest me, like with the comics and the books and everything. But now it's interested me. It's like because it's visual and it's there. It's like,
I can see that.
It's really interesting and cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's art. It's like, but it's subversive, and we can look at it different ways.
yeah. Edward says, I don't know, new planets, new ships, characters. I mean, is what I was looking for. I mean, like that stuff's fine. Like, but I feel like that's like a given, right? Like that's not. I don't know. Like there was some new stuff and there was some old. Like I feel like, to me, it was just kind of like watching, like a Clone Wars trailer, maybe. I don't know. Like there was some new stuff and some old stuff. Like, I don't know. Like it just was what it was. Like, I don't know. I don't know how. I mean, I don't want to say I don't know how I feel about the trailer because I don't really feel anything about it. But I feel like that makes me seem like I disliked it or I'm hating on it, and I'm not. It was just a collection of things, you know. Like I put it this way: you could have shown me a slideshow of just those images of things, and I would have been like, okay, like some of that looks interesting, I guess, but like I'm not like hype about it, you know. There's literally no dialogue. Like I don't know. I guess I'm more so looking into like, you know, who are these characters? Like, what is the point of all this? Like, what are we doing?
Well, it's just a rough teaser trailer, so I'm sure we'll get more. It's definitely got the Star Wars fandom excited. That's a good start.
Oh yeah, it's always positive when Star Wars fans get excited about something, as a whole. Trevor says stuff seemed mostly new to me. I mean, I don't know. It felt kind of like a mix to me. Like I saw a thing, I saw the place that looked like Jeddah. There was the dudes walking around with the red robes, definitely giving Jeddah vibes. I saw a close-up on a dude that looked like Radis. I saw the Jedi Temple with Yoda. I saw the Trade Federation ships. I don't know. Like, I mean, there was new stuff too. I'm not saying it was all old stuff, but like I said, it was just, I don't know. It was just whatever. Like, I don't know. How do you guys feel about it? Like, are we? What were you guys' impressions of the trailer? I guess is what I should be asking.
I liked it.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. I like the blending of these old kind of creatures and places from like the original prequels, and have like these new new creatures from like the sequels. And that's one of my problems with sequels is that it doesn't have enough Rhodians or enough of these kind of characters to kind of make it feel connected. Way.
I can understand. So I understand that and I don't understand that. So here's the thing. I think people kind of forget about this. In the original trilogy, people act like we just saw like every species of aliens everywhere. But like in the original trilogy, we only saw Rhodians on Tatooine. It wasn't into the prequels where they just kind of started throwing every alien everywhere. But in the original trilogy, I'm pretty sure for the most part, we didn't really see... Like, if you saw an alien on one planet, you didn't see that same alien on another planet. So, I feel like I find it bizarre when people get to the sequels and they're like, oh, why aren't all these familiar aliens showing up? But it's not like even in the original trilogy that, like, you know, you went to another planet, like, you don't go to Cloud City and just see a Rhodian walking around, you know? Like, you don't go to Tatooine and see Ewoks hopping about. So, I feel like it's an unrealistic expectation to be like, oh, like, the sequels don't look enough like previous Star Wars where all these aliens are walking around. Because that wasn't even the case in the original trilogy.
Yeah, I get what you mean. All I'm just trying to say is that I wish they had a little bit more of the mixing of the both. Like, I love the new creatures and all that. I love what they did. But they could have had a little bit more of, like, some of these older kind of creatures as well, other than just, like, they did have, like, Amr Akbar or whatever, but they could have had a little bit more. Yeah, I do get your point.
Mr. No 1 says plenty of aliens in Jabba's palace. Yes, but my point is that all those aliens we only see on Tatooine. Like, it's not like we see like Twi'leks and Rhodians anywhere other than those planets. All I'm saying is I found it to kind of be a weird criticism of the sequels where we're like, oh, why aren't there these aliens on these planets we've never been to, when, like, that's kind of how the original trilogy worked. Prequels are a lot different, obviously. Prequels just...
It's a big galaxy, so they would have gone, like, everywhere. So they just kept on exploring, I guess. There must have been, like, some Rhodians or somewhere.
Sure, I'm not saying it's impossible for them to have, like, traveled, but I'm just saying, like, if we're... I feel like it's a weird expectation for these new movies to change what the original trilogy did pretty consistently. JMW says, you said the original trilogy didn't have enough aliens from prior movies. No, that's not what I said. I said the original trilogy didn't spread aliens, the same aliens around to different planets. All right, see you, Rona. Take care, man. Man, peeling tiles off of plates is not it, Chief. Entered says, well, we saw all the aliens on Coruscant. Well, they all have senators and representatives. Other than that, they pretty much stick to their own aliens on homeworlds. I mean, I don't know. We see that Doug flying around, and we get the reaction to him. There's definitely a Rhodian on Coruscant in the club. There's also Twi'leks in the club on Coruscant. Jay, I found a new condition light up Vader in my $50 haul from yesterday, bro. That's what's up. I don't think a single one of my light up figures work anymore. Yes, I get it. I get that it's the galactic capital, but that doesn't necessarily mean that. I thought your point was that we see the senators like in the Senate room. Like, obviously, there's any representation of various aliens like there, but I don't see any reason why the galactic capital has to be the place where like all like random aliens congregate. What do I do with scratch / shipped pieces? I mean, I don't really like. I don't know, like if it's like a straight up broken, like I'll probably toss it. But a piece has to be like insanely scratched up for me to even notice it. If I'm being completely honest, and I really only ever notice it with black pieces. Dude Tacit asked if I would watch Acolyte. I don't know, perhaps. We'll see.
If Acolyte's in the same era as Eclipse, which I'm pretty sure it is, I think it'll be pretty interesting.
Playmation says, I have a small bit of broken parts. I always feel like maybe they're useful in a video. What kind of video do you plan on making with broken pieces? I'm curious.
Pretty sure dark red and brown bricks are much like kind of like a weaker plastic than all the other bricks.
Oh yeah, I mean Lego claims they fixed the issue, and I think from what I've experienced, that's mostly true. But yeah, like at a certain point, oh my god, brown and dark red. That's why, like, I have a sealed Ewok village now, and I'm terrified to even build it because, like, I'm just gonna watch pieces crumble. Darth Maul says, "What do I think about the new game?" So I just actually gave everyone a live reaction to it, and my reaction was pretty much just okay. That was my reaction. It was just okay. Do I support the slow transition of Star Wars media backwards to the High Republic era? I mean, are we sure that's like? Well, I mean, are we confident at this point that this is like a wave of like? That this is, I'm sorry, how can I put this? Are we sure at this point that this is a transition of all of Star Wars backwards, or this isn't just, oh, we're gonna do this thing and this will be a thing we do amongst other things? Because I don't think that's the case. Like every show they've announced seems to be like kind of like post episode 6. No, that's not true. That's not true at all. It seems to, I guess, not be moving backwards, not be moving before the prequels. So I don't know.
I mean, it seems like Disney's doing their own version of like the Old Republic. Even that trailer gave me Old Republic vibes.
I'm totally fine with that. I think the biggest thing that kind of hampers the High Republic for me is that it's directly leading into this, and I'm using my prequel fan words here. This group of flawed Jedis that we already know aren't like, you know, good people. You know, these are the people that made Darth Vader, so we already don't like them, right? All right, Ken Williams says, "Can you free Obi Poyo in the Discord? He's a good kid and has been almost banned for almost a year now." How about you make a request to the Senate? Hold on, what does he say? Crap, what does he say? Dang it! Oh man, guys, I'm having a meltdown live on stream. Oh no, someone save me! How about you make a motion in the Senate where that kind of a request belongs? There we go. That's what I was looking for. If it says, I'm trying to agree with you, LOL. Aside from Coruscant, the prequels stick specific aliens, specific planets, so people expecting familiar aliens on new remote planets is a bit odd. Okay, yes. Absolutely. Yes, 100%. Ken Williams, are you willing to defer your motion to allow the Senate to... Crap. Ken Williams, are you willing to defer your motion to allow the Senate to... Crap! Bro, I don't think I'm a Star Wars fan anymore. Are you willing to allow a commission to investigate the validity of your... Are you willing to defer your motion to allow a commission to ascertain the validity of your accusations? Is that it? Where is Enthert when I need him? What's up, Fresh Bricks? How you doing, bro? But I do appreciate the super chat, Ken. Thank you. Are you willing to allow a committee to... What does he say?
Bruh.
Are you willing to defer your motion to allow a commission to assess the validity of your accusations? My people are dying, Senator. I will wait no longer. You know what we should do? So some people will do like a live reading of a prequel script. Rather than do that, how about we just like try to like recite the prequels from what we can remember? See how that goes.
I remember like almost all of the Revenge of the Sith script because I watched it so much.
Alright, cool. Awesome. Let's do it. Let's start from the top.
Okay.
Alright. This is where the fun begins.
Okay, it's where the fun begins.
And then Obi-Wan says like, "What in blazes are you doing, Anakin, you stupid buffoon? How dare you get me into this trouble? I'm Obi-Wan Kenobi. I hate flying. You're a stupid little boy. Where is General Grievous's ship?" "It's right ahead. The one crawling with vulture droids."
I said, this is gonna be easy.
This is gonna be easy.
Ridiculous.
R2-D2. Beep boop boop boop. Oh, our clone brothers are being shot at. I'm gonna turn around and help them out. No, Anakin, you moron, they're doing their job and we'll do ours. Screw them. But later on in the movie when I'm laying unconscious, please pick me up. Don't leave me like I'm asking you to leave these poor, pathetic clones. Yes, Master. And you're also ugly. Sorry, Master. So then R4-P17 gets her head ripped off, and then they fly into Grievous's ship, and then you probably hear like some droids going like, "Uh-oh," and then they all get cut up, and then they like leave that area, and then R2's like, "Beep boop boop boop, let me pee out some oil and then set these droids on fire." And he's like, "You stupid little astro droid." And he kicks him. So then they're in the elevator and he's like, no, Anakin, we need to, no, R2 needs to be going up, not going down.
Down.
R2, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Master Duke 89 says, "You might be the next Hayden Christensen of acting." Oh God, no.
Yeah.
Please, no.
It's like Hayden Christensen wasn't bad. It was just the script, honestly, in my opinion.
It was the script, and I think it was even more so George Lucas's direction.
I mean, George Lucas, he said it himself. He's not the best writer, and like he expects actors just to know what he wants on the happen. That's on the page. He sees in his head. So why can't this do that?
So here's the question: like, do you the performance that George got out of the prequel actors? Do you think that's what he wanted, or do you think he was just like, whatever, this is the best we're gonna get?
I think to some of them, yes, but others probably not.
Squidman says,
Wait,
"Jay,
was
you're
Jack
gonna
Boy-
get copyrighted for playing Revenge of the Sith audio." Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Had there other people in the? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I had no idea there were people in the waiting room.
Two dudes in the waiting.
All right, we got you guys.
Let him in.
All right,
What's
welcome.
up?
Welcome to our live recitation of Revenge of the Sith, guys. I hope you've come prepared.
What's good?
Alright, so what happens next? Okay, so after they're in the elevator, they walk out of the elevator, and then they walk into the room, and he's like, I'm sure Palpatine says something like, "I thought you had, I don't know. I was beginning to wonder whether or not you'd got my message." And then Obi-Wan's like, "Oh, we're gonna fight Count Dooku." And Palpatine's like, "You can't kill him. He's a Sith Lord." And Obi-Wan's like, "Sith Lords are our speciality." And then he promptly gets knocked unconscious. So then Dooku's like, "Hand over your lightsabers. I'm a bundled up gentleman. We don't want to make a mess of things." And they're like, "You're gonna pay for all the Jedis you've killed." And he's like, "Okay, bro. Let's fight then." And he's like, "My powers have doubled since the last time we met, Count. I am a level 13 Jedi. I have 20,582 training hours logged at the Jedi Temple. You'll find that I am most capable of destroying you in this duel. And then Dooku's like, you have hatred, you have anger, but you don't use it. And then Palpatine's meanwhile like, get. And then, you know, arms get chopped off, head gets chopped off. I shouldn't do it. It's not Jedi way. Remember what you told me about your mother and the Sand People. It's like, I'm so conflicted right now.
Before the security droids arrive.
The way this is being worded,
his fate will be
a really good plot.
His fate will be the same as ours.
Yes.
Leave him, or we'll never make it.
People think that this is the greatest movie. It's not a good movie.
Well, but the way Jay's wording it right now makes it actually seem like the plot is actually good.
And then Palpatine would say something like, he's doing his job, we'll do ours.
I'll say it's a revenge of the Sith fan, this hurts.
Aw.
I'm kidding. I'm open to different opinions.
It's alright, we can do the Last Jedi script next if you want, guys. I will gladly let you guys clown the Last Jedi script if that's what we need to do. Brick Trooper Studio says, I need a Jar Jar fight with his floppy ears whipping all over the place. Alright, so then, you know, they get the Chancellor, and then they're hanging on the elevator, and then he's like, R2, can you stop the thing? And he's like, not too late, drop. So they drop, and then he's like, hold on, how did we get caught here? We're smarter than this. And Anakin says something, and Obi-Wan's like, shut up, stop talking, you dumb idiot. You got us trapped. And why did you pick me up? I told you, I was doing my job. You should have been doing yours. Sorry, Master. Alright. So then Grievous is like, oh, like, your lightsabers will make a fine addition to my collection. And he's like, you're good old Grievous. You're shorter than I expected. And he's like, you will soon learn some respect, young Skywalker. I'm paraphrasing, but that's basically what he said. He's like, you're a feisty little Jedi. And he's like, and R2's like, what? And then, you know, they get distracted, and then the lightsabers fly into their hands, and they start cutting down droids. And then Grievous is like, time to abandon ship. Because he's funny. And, Grievous leaves. Then they fly half a ship. And then Obi-Wan's like, another happy landing. And then Mace Windu's like, you'll never stop, the Senate will never to agree to stop the fighting. No, wait. I don't know. He says something. And Palpatine's like, oh, the Senate will never agree to stop the fighting as long as Grievous is alive. Then we shall make killing Grievous our highest priority.
The Jedi way, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm so confused. Hold on. So, Ethan Bassett, it says member for 6 months. That's awesome. Ethan, type anything else. If you're a member for 6 months, does it, like, make a sound every time you send a message? I'm so confused. Ethan literally just sent any other message. I wonder if it's going to alert me every time. Like, that's really cool, but I can see that getting distracting very quickly for someone who's active. Like, every 5 seconds, I'm like, oh, super chat. Oh, no, it's just a message. Oh, super chat. Oh, no, it's just a message. Oh, okay, never. I guess it was just the first message then. Okay. That's cool then, yeah. Thanks to Ethan for being a member for 6 months. Holy crap, dude. What a bro. Yeah, guys, tune in next week for the part 2 of our reenactment of Revenge of the Sith. Good times. So, everyone in the call, are you guys building anything right now?
Me and Zeph are working on we're doing a collab, a Jedi Fallen Order collab. We're both building Zepho.
Ooh, sweet. That's awesome. Yeah. Is Zepho the planet where you go underground and there's those, like...
It's like the
The one
snowy
with the
one.
tomb, and yeah, it's the one with the tomb, and it's a god awful level, but it's a really cool planet.
Yeah, the planet looks so nice.
The planet does look nice. I was just thinking, like, wait, are you guys together right now?
No.
We're in different states, but we're just doing it online.
Oh, okay, I got you. I was gonna say, is Zepho the planet with the big balls that you have to like manipulate the wind to move to certain areas?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Dude, I hated that so much. Like,
It's such a bad level.
like, why is that game so hard? Oh my god.
Exactly. It's an awfully designed level, but still, it's such a cool planet.
It is a cool planet. There are a lot. I mean, I think every planet in that game is cool. Like, all of them are
Yeah.
visually interesting
The
for sure.
designs in it are really nice.
Yeah.
But man, I don't know. Maybe I'm just small brain gamer. What's up, Ravioli? How you doing,
I play
bro?
a lot of games, and it's pretty hard.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that. I had to put that game on easy mode, like
Yeah,
70%
same.
through, because I was like, I'm tired of just endlessly dying and not progressing in the story.
Yeah, same.
I haven't played Jedi Fallen Order, but I thought that the planet just looked really nice.
Oh, for sure.
I've never played it. I've never played it.
I never finished it, but I played the beginning actually.
What happens in the game, but I haven't played it.
I remember when I was younger, this is kind of random, but not really. When I was younger, I felt like my ideal game was like if they made Star Wars Battlefront, but with Lego. Like if they made Lego Star Wars Battlefront, that would have been like
That would be pretty awesome.
that would have been
Especially-
ideal for me as a kid.
Yeah.
Just a large scale Lego battle, it'd be freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Imagine if they made a game like that and they held like a mock contest where they're like, make like a big location, and if it wins, we'll like build it in our game, and like your mock will be a level. Like that'd be pretty dope.
That would be
Or Jay,
awesome.
have you seen the contest in the old Lego Club magazine where you win, you get like every single Chima set ever in one giant box?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking
Oh
about.
yeah, that's ridiculous.
Did we ever find out who won that? Like,
I don't think I doubt anybody
I
actually.
entered it, but I didn't win.
aw,
I think I entered it too.
yeah, because I always
My
wondered
entry
like.
was so bad.
I wasn't sure if someone if they made that box, like if they actually like packaged like together that giant box, or if they just made that for like the picture and they would send you every set individually, you know?
I think if they did do it, it'd be kind of like, you know, those like value packs where you get 2 battle packs for $30. I think it'd be like that, where they all come in like one giant box.
Right, but I'm saying
Yeah.
like do you think they actually went through the trouble to make that, or do you think they were just sent you like a box of every set?
I think that they make it
How the
because it's
hell
like a
will-
one-time thing.
How the hell would they shipped it to the guy? Someone did win. How would they ship it to him? It'd be such a big package.
Yeah,
I'd
I
have to get,
honestly
like, a
doubt that
truck.
I doubt that they actually sent it to anybody.
If it says accurate, Trevor, let someone else do the work so we can enjoy the visuals. I mean, I don't know about that. Like, I mean, trust me, I enjoy looking at Star Wars visuals as much as the next guy, but I can still appreciate video games on some level. Like, I'm not just total, like, anti-gamer. Like, there's something nice about being the person to explore the game. And I feel like when you play a game and you create your character, and even if you don't necessarily create them, but you progress through the game as your character, you make the decisions to progress through the story, like, you can't, if you're just watching someone play, you can't develop that kind of connection with the character. So if you're just looking at visuals, then yeah, sure, whatever, like, it literally doesn't matter whether or not you're playing it. However, if you want to, like, get the full appreciation for the story as a Star Wars fan, I feel like if, like, playing the game is so essential to that experience. Like, you'd, like, I don't know, I feel like I'd feel so much less attached to Iden Versio had I not controlled Iden Versio and played with her through those levels. And even, in Battlefront 2 is like a very linear story. There's not very many choices you can make. But I don't know, there's just something about controlling a character that gives you a much greater connection to them. How do you guys feel about that?
I haven't played any of the games, so I don't know any of the characters. So I think if you play the games, you can actually like know what the character traits of the people are instead of just judging them by like trailers or whatever.
Yeah. Edward says, I don't know, when you pay a ton of money for a console, I'll only ever play for Star Wars games. Watching a playthrough is the next best thing. And I agree, I mean, and that's fine. I'm not saying your decision is bad. I'm just saying, like, I feel that if you really want to get the full experience and connection with the character and the investment, I don't think you can get that by just watching, like, gameplay. But I can totally understand anyone who doesn't want to invest in a console. Like, that's total fair point.
Yeah, because I usually just look at the games for the visuals. I don't really care about any gameplay.
I feel like so Knights of the Old Republic, for example, like that's a game that you have to play it. You can't just like watch all like the cutscenes and get the experience.
The visuals aren't anything really too impressive.
That well that for one, and I don't even necessarily agree with that. Like, I think even though it's a super old game, there's still like the concepts of the locations are still interesting enough. I feel like if you're a Star Wars fan, you'll get a kick out of some of the visuals. Like, it's not just like not worth looking at. But the choices you have to make in the story are super important.
Yeah, you have to play KOTOR for the full experience.
I'm excited for the remake. If the visuals will look like what they did in Eclipse, I think it's going to be so cool.
Bro, the visuals are going to look like the definitive Grand Theft Auto.
That'd be godly.
Could you imagine? Oh, God. Like, what a... I love how like we're sitting here waiting for Grand Theft Auto 6, and this is what they're spending their time on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they're going like a DLC with like Dr. Dre.
Yeah. Like, I think like I'm sorry, online like multiplayer is the worst thing to happen to Grand Theft Auto. Like, oh my God.
Yeah, it's chaos.
I just hope I live to see Grand Theft Auto 6 at this point. And that's another game where you have to play, like, you're not going to get that same experience if you don't play through it.
Bugs me more is that they don't keep the original versions on Steam.
Yeah, they took them all off. Like, what the heck?
No, it's ridiculous.
Now you have to play this, like, quasi-broken game. Ravioli says, I see the chips are untouched. Maybe I'll eat that on, like, a New Year's stream. We'll see, guys.
Yeah, eat them.
I'm gonna have to... So I'll eat the chips either for a ridiculous donation or just a really funny donation. It's gonna have to be like a special occasion. Like, it's gonna have to be like, okay, like I gotta eat the chips. There's no way for me to not eat the chips at this point.
How long ago did you get them? Hasn't it been like almost 6 months, like a year?
I think it's been over a year.
So I got that as a Christmas gift from last year.
It's almost a year.
Yeah.
It's almost a year.
Maybe I'll eat the chips for the year anniversary. I don't know.
Who gave them to you?
My boy Playmation Shorts.
Nice.
The ultimate boy.
Really stale.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, I'm afraid to eat them because they're stale, but I know the longer I wait...
Check the expiry date.
Oh, the expiry date was like this March.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
Yeah.
There's some rat living in there now.
I would hope not.
There's only one way to find out.
Bruh. And it says maybe eat them when there's a Star Wars project you're actually excited for. That's a good point. Looks like I'm not going to be eating those shifts. Oh my God, I was...
You probably have like stomach problems.
Yeah. I wasn't watching anything. I was on Facebook earlier, and I saw a headline come across, and it was like... The headline was like, potential fan favorite character to return in Book of Boba Fett. And I'm just like, why is this the headline for every Star Wars thing that comes out now? Like, how is this not like a joke at this point, you know? Like...
I'm not even joking about Boba Fett.
Book of Boba Fett looks so bad. I'm so not excited.
Yeah.
They canceled the only Star Wars thing that I was excited for, which was Rogue Squadron.
Which was Detours. Oh, never mind.
We're doing a spiritual movie now, like an old public movie. Pretty sure. That's what I've heard.
Count Ravioli says, eat the chips when Palpatine gets revived again. Appreciate that, Commando Brick. Mr. Know-It-All 1 says, Jay said he'll eat them 3 months ago when he got a certain number of donos. He reached the goal and still hasn't eaten them. No, I did not. Did I actually say that? I don't think I actually said that. Did I? If someone can pull the clip of me saying that, I'll feel very bad. I'm still not going to...
I feel like I remember you saying something like that.
I'll put it this way. I'll eat the chips when people stop criticizing me for making sequel mocks. Oh my god. Well, never mind.
You'll never be eating them like that.
Yeah.
Why would anyone criticize you because of that? It's an awesome mock.
People don't care. Dude, people don't care about that. Go look at my Star Killer base video and just click new comments and just scroll through every, like...
Yeah, it's honestly super entertaining.
Hilarious.
Every 5th comment is like, why would he waste his time making something from the sequels? And it's like...
Republic of Star Wars hates. What do you think about the hotel that was revealed?
The, like, expensive hotel, like the
Yeah.
ship. I mean, it looks awesome, but it obviously, like, it's so expensive, I'll probably never experience it.
Oh, the one in Galaxy's Edge.
The new one, the Starship. They took down the video because it got so much hate.
Wait, what oh, like, the Star Wars channel?
No, there's a video with like
I
this
don't know,
this
it was-
like kid singing. It wasn't even like a
It was a terrible video.
Hold on. What is this video?
the song was so bad. It was
Just
like,
look up,
like singing like some.
Yeah.
Okay, how can I find this video? How can I find the video?
It's probably
Look
not.
it up on YouTube, like Star Wars Hotel Disaster.
Disaster? Oh god.
People call it like a disaster.
I don't think that's
Doesn't-
honest.
I mean, I see a bunch of videos, but I don't see... Where can I see the one of, like, the kid singing?
Original one. They took down the original video because of all the hate it got.
Okay, but how... Okay, what can I... Like, what is it? Like, tell me what I can search to find it.
Okay, so basically it was this really kind of like these two like actors, and they were doing this like really cringe thing, like walking through this like hallway and just reacting and stuff, and then it was this really weird singing thing, and it was like, welcome to the new world. It didn't even feel like Star Wars, it just felt like some kind of rip-off. It was very bizarre.
To have you aboard because Star Wars
Okay, let's see.
Cruiser is a first of its kind vacation experience where you get to spend 2 days and 2 nights under the Alpine Star Cruiser. Wow. This is a movie, right? You get to do one. Oh my gosh. Board. One of which I'm so excited about is this pop star who's known throughout the galaxy.
Okay, I think we're getting there. But were people really upset about this Twi'lek singing?
Yeah.
How can you get upset at something so beautiful?
It's like, it doesn't feel like, to what some people say, it doesn't feel like Star Wars. Like, it doesn't have a feel of Star Wars. And I get that, but like, no.
Bro, where's the thirsty boyo emoji when I need it? Bro, I'm totally down with Twi'lek chick singing. I would pay money to watch that in person. Y'all are just some haters. Y'all are some haters.
I haven't
Honestly,
seen
there
it.
was some like people on YouTube, like what's his name? He's a gamers. I don't like him. He's just a hate machine.
Geeks and gamers is awful.
Yeah, he's awful. Like he just calls some things like that. I like. What is it? Woke SJW, just woke SJW. Like, come on, man.
I wonder. I do hope that someday I get to use the phrase SJW in a video title.
One of my friends was wearing a shirt that said "Gut Woke," and all I could think about when seeing the shirt was you.
What did it say?
It said "Get Woke."
Oh, okay. I already got to use the phrase "forced diversity" in the title. Now all I need is to use a SJW propaganda in a title, and we'll be right there amongst the pantheon of elite YouTubers.
Yeah, I feel. Yeah. That's of Melvin.
Ravioli said, Jay, turn off your Snap notifications. I keep checking to see if my crush texts me back. Bro, I'm sorry to tell you this, but she's not too busy to text you back. It's okay, though. Even though she's not texting you back, there's someone who still can. This is where you say Luke, and I say yes. Says Jay's really out of the loop with Star Wars. Makes sense. He still uses Facebook. Oh God, that's how. That's the one thing that legitimately makes me feel old. The fact that like that's like a thing. Like, oh, you're so old, you still use Facebook. I don't give an F what anyone says. Like, Facebook is the most superior social media platform. I don't give a F. I don't give an F, and I don't give an H. Facebook is the best social media platform. Twitter is stupid. There's a character limit. Dumb.
Twitter is bad.
Instagram is even worse than Flickr.
Instagram is bad.
Instagram ruins the quality of everything, and the pictures are like square. Like no.
And you can't save images from.
Yeah, you can't save. You have to screenshot stuff. It's so annoying. Yeah. Like when you can't stay zoomed in. I have to keep my fingers pinched.
Yeah.
Dude, Facebook is superior. I don't care what anyone says.
Flickr is better than Facebook.
Yeah, Flickr is the best.
Flickr's the best. Yeah.
No, I mean, Flickr is great. Facebook is better.
I don't use Facebook, and because I don't have people to use Facebook with.
I don't use Facebook because it's cringe.
You new kids are so spoiled.
No, I just don't have anybody who I would use Facebook with other than my mom.
Am I really that old? Holy crap!
No, you're not.
I think it's time for me to. I think it's time for me to hang up the boots. Trevor says, personally love seeing mocks from the new Disney era. It's nice seeing new stuff rather than things we've seen so much from the prequel trilogy era. Thank you, Trevor.
I agree with Trevor.
But you're a lot smarter than most Star Wars fans. Star Wars fans are just. Star Wars fans are just so territorial. It's ridiculous. Like, yes, we get it. You don't like the sequels. Like, why does that have to be your personality? Like people see my giant Starkiller base mock, and rather than going to the video to be like, oh, that looks interesting, let me check this thing out, or I don't know, congratulate me and say, oh, job well done, congrats on whatever, or even if you want to say the mock sucks, that's at least criticism. But no, they look at that and say oh, an opportunity for me to show my disdain for the sequels, yay. Ugh.
But there's not even a reasoning for them to hate it, which is just.
It's just
they just don't like it.
I feel like people want to hate the sequels more than people actually hate them. Don't get me wrong, people there are people who hate them, and I'm not gonna deny that. But I feel like people want to hate them. That's the weird part about it.
I think most of the people are just hating the sequels because it's just part of being a Star Wars fan now. Most of the community hates the sequels.
Right.
And then they just get these 4 reasons that get, and these 80-minute videos that get people to believe them.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I'll say I don't mind the sequels, but I can admit it has flaws, and those flaws do kind of disturb my viewing experience.
Why do people act like okay, here's my question. Why do people act like the sequels are the only flawed Star Wars movies? People are like, oh yes. People
Star Wars movie, Empire Strikes Back has flaws.
Yeah.
Has flaws.
People act even people who are kind of ambivalent towards the sequels are like, oh yes, it has its problems. I mean that's fine, but all Star Wars movies have their problems. So more than anything, this is, and we'll settle here with the sequel talk. But the thing, okay, I accept that we all have different opinions, and people aren't gonna like the movies I like, and that's fine. Whatever, I'll live with it. It's not a big deal. But the one thing I can't stand, this actually angers me, are when people make arguments about the sequels and they say things like, oh, the sequels are so horrible. They totally ruined Finn's character. They didn't even do anything with him in the last movie. And I'm just like, okay, that's your opinion. But, like, under what standard are we evaluating this? Because what I look at that and I say, okay, go back to the original trilogy. Like, what about Han Solo? Like, did they waste his character in Episode 6 by not giving him a character arc? How about the prequels? Like, do they waste every character that's not in Anakin? Because he's literally the only one who develops as a character. Everyone else is just stagnant. But when it comes to the sequels, it's like, oh, they ruined Finn's character because he got so much development in the first two movies and not as much development in the last movie. Like, I can't stand that argument. Because you're clearly, like, evaluating these characters under different criterion. Like, no one would ever say, like, oh, Obi-Wan's character in the prequels is a missed opportunity, even though he doesn't develop at all. But, like, we hold Finn to a much higher standard for some reason and say, oh, just because
Obi-Wan's is funny stuff.
Oh, okay, of course. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, I think people are just complaining about the fact that Finn, all he does for like the last two movies is shout.
I do think that they did.
But that's such a that's not all he does though. Like that's such a silly argument.
The stormtrooper like infecting. It's just such a cool idea, and I think they kind of.
It's unique, and it's not something that's been done before in Star Wars.
But I mean, but so was like Han Solo in the original movie. Like I don't understand. Like I don't see that. I don't see how we like. Finn is like so low compared to all these other characters when he has more development than all of those other characters. Like I genuinely just don't understand it.
Han didn't even get any development in like 6, or he barely got any in 5.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
I genuinely don't get it. But like, oh, Finn all of a sudden has a little bit less to do with the story. And it's like a crisis, like, oh, like, this is a total perversion of everything his character was supposed to be. Like, I genuinely just don't get it. But I'm saying, like, if you feel that way, then, like, why is that not the case with, like, Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon, Yoda, Mace Windu, all these other characters, Padme, like, come on, like, ugh, I just... That's the one argument where I feel like it's not even like, oh, it's just my opinion versus yours. Like, you're legitimately just, like, unfairly criticizing this character even though you accept it for every other Star Wars character. And I think that's what really gets me. And I think the other thing that people don't understand is like there's like movies have like a finite amount of time to give to characters. So like yeah, like maybe like the third or fourth most character isn't gonna get as much development as like characters 1, 2, and 3. But I don't think that should be like a fault of the movie. Like I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't get it.
The way like Disney was like marketing before Force Awakens was like he was gonna be like the Jedi and all that, and in trailers he was marketed to be a Jedi, and for like the first half of the movie it was pretty much we thought he was gonna be a Jedi. And I think people like the idea of him not being only a stormtrooper defecting from stormtroopers, but also then becoming a Jedi. Like I think, at least in my opinion, I think that would have been much more interesting than Rey. He was just struggling with the fact that he's a stormtrooper defect, left to stormtroopers.
I'm just sad that the Rise of Skywalker was so bad.
Yeah.
Dutastic says, I want that on a shirt. Dutastic says, Ryan introduced Star Wars fans to character development, and the fans couldn't live without it. Absolutely. Solid Brick Studios, what's up, David? He says, Jay, thoughts on the Eclipse trailer? It just is what it is. That's
very interesting.
I'm finding it hard to put it into words, but my reaction was just okay. Like I
think it's gonna be. It looks like a great game so far.
But how can you tell that? Like how can you?
I know. It's
like,
just a CGI trailer.
Yeah, like
a game in the High Republic era. That seems pretty cool. But
I agree.
I'm not gonna get into the politics of it right now, but the developers, Quantic Dream, they're pretty bad people.
Okay.
They've said some pretty bad stuff. I'm not gonna say it on this chat though, because.
Oh God.
So I think people are just excited that it's not being made by EA.
I am too.
Mr. Know-It-All 1 says Obi-Wan has never gotten development in any movie. That's what I'm saying. Like, like, is he a wasted character though? Like, how?
I don't think you really need to development to be a good character. You just need to have like a personality.
So okay, but that's like the entire like criticism against Finn. It's like, oh, he doesn't do anything. Like he had like this arc where he was kind of like growing as a character, and then it comes to a standstill.
But he still had it. He still had the personality, and he still grew the character. So I think he did more than Obi-Wan from a character standpoint.
And that too, yeah. It's not like I mean, I would argue Finn has more of a personality than Obi-Wan does.
He does.
I agree.
Like we see a much greater range of emotions from him. Like I feel like with Finn, like I feel like we get to just know Finn on a more personal level. Like we get a better understanding for like things he might like and things he doesn't like. And I mean that's just kind of the nature of the character, right? Like Obi-Wan's supposed to be the stoic Jedi, so he puts on a facade for most of his role, which is fine.
Really see him being happy or sad. There's no in between with him.
Obi-Wan's just like the perfect cookie cutter like character, like cookie cutter Jedi. He's just so perfect and dogmatic. It's.
Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, Comic, what's up, dude?
What's going on?
How'd the final go?
Such a long time.
Yeah. How was your final, sir?
It went well. I had one earlier today, and I finished one like 30 minutes ago.
That's what's up.
Oh, you have your finals before Christmas?
Yep.
He's in college. Yeah, so his class is over.
I have one more next Tuesday, and so I leave Wednesday afternoon.
Nice. You're flying here? I'm assuming, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. I'm happy for you. That's a huge pressure off your chest. It's good.
I'm just.
How are you liking college so far?
I like it a lot. It's fun.
That's good.
Lots of stuff to do. A lot of new people.
Lots of
experience.
I'm sure lots of friends who like Lego Star Wars.
Of course.
Kind of.
Wow, really?
Actually, I know a lot who, not as hardcore as us, but like occasionally collect Lego. And of course, they've all played Lego Star Wars, so.
Lego Star Wars actually came up in class today. Like, I don't know tell anyone I like Lego, but it was just a random conversation. We finished all our work early, so we were playing this game where it plays like the soundtrack of the movie, and there's Indiana Jones, and all my friends were able to guess it just because we played Lego Indiana Jones when we were younger.
Nice.
So we just knew it all from the Lego games, from like all the original movies, so that's fun.
I'm just so excited to get back on that air kit grind.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's also, like, even when I was home for Thanksgiving, like, I didn't do anything to it. I was just staring at it, and also I put Jarek's TIE Fighter on it.
Oh, I need a Jarek's TIE Fighter so bad.
Every Lego Star Wars fan needs a Jarek TIE Fighter. And the Rich Boy J Republic got shit.
I want to try and get
Gunships like a few days ago, and I'm gonna return it to buy a bunch of the parts for your gunship.
Hey, that's what's up.
Good.
Which one are you building?
I really want to build a gunship, but I don't have room or money right now.
Once I start a clone, if I ever do a Clone Wars mock, that's the first thing I'm gonna get, because then I'll be super inspired to just build.
That's what's up. Hold up, Mr. Know-It-All is living like our fantasy. He says there's a surprising amount of girls in my high school that like and collect Lego.
Wow.
Where is it?
Where they at, dude? Where they at, dude? And no illegal pancakes. Finn's arc is not the same in 7 and 8. Don't trick yourself into thinking that.
I just want to make sure because I know I've had some background noise issues in the past. Can you guys like?
Oh no, you're good. You're good. Man.
Okay. Good.
Jay, did you register for Brick Rodeo next year?
No, not yet.
I registered like 2 weeks ago.
Wow, you're so
Oh, Jay, are you gonna go to Brick World Chicago this year?
absolutely.
Let's go.
I'm gonna bring
Because-
Camino there. That's
Oh,
my plan.
nice.
Yep.
Because I live in Chicago.
Oh,
so
sick. Okay,
I'm-
cool.
So I'm gonna be going there most likely.
You have literally no reason not to go if you live in Chicago.
Yeah, there might be some conflicts with my schedule though, because it's in the summer and I do stuff then. But
Just make time for people. Okay, here's the thing.
yeah, I'm gonna try and make time for it.
People like say oh, I have to see my schedule because I have stuff I do during the summer. No, the thing you should be doing during the summer is Chicago. Your other plans should have to fit around Chicago, not Chicago fitting around your current plans.
Yeah.
But no, seriously, guys, go to Lego
time to go to,
conventions.
like,
It's
concerts
totally
stuff.
worth it.
It's at the end of June and I still have school during that. So I might just have to skip the last few days of school.
Yeah.
I spoke to my dad into getting into Lego, and I gave him parts to make a Lego train. So he's gonna take me hopefully.
Shout out to Mr. Know-It-All. It says, we people in California are open-minded. Yes. People in California make time for recreational activities. That came out so wrong, but you know what I mean. Shout out to all my Californians, guys. Trevor says, skip school for Lego reasons. Yes, please. Trevor, do you think you'll try to go to Chicago or Virginia next year?
I'm gonna try to go to Virginia next year, but I don't know if my mom will let me.
Bro, no, you should come to Chicago next year. Bro, that would be so
My
fun.
mom won't let me go to Chicago.
Bro.
Just tell listen, here's what you do. Here's what you do, guys. First, make sure your parents aren't listening right now. Second, tell your mom this. Tell your mom, look, I'm going to Chicago whether or not you like it. Now you can help me. No, listen. You can help me get there safely or I'll figure it out myself. That's what you say. If there's one thing that works on
He
parents,
knows from experience.
yes. If there's one thing that works on parents, especially when you're a high school age kid, it's ultimatums. Parents, your mom will respect you so much for defying her authority. Trust me.
The Born ultimatum or like the Boyle ultimatum.
Exactly.
Boy, I can imagine.
Hold on, I gotta
Someone make that
check
right
meme
now.
chat
Someone just
apparently.
post that in the meme chat. Bourne Ultimatum post.
Yes, thank you.
Face on it. Jay's face on it. That would be amazing.
Please, bro, put that on that shirt. That picture of me next to the Citadel. Trevor says, "I think I'd rather save for an overseas convention." Bro, come on.
Will you be bringing Camino to Virginia?
Trevor would rather save for an overseas convention than see my Camino mock in person. I see how it is. I got you, Trevor.
Wow.
I see how it is, bro. You rather
Yeah, I won't be able to go to Fair, Virginia, but I will be able to go to Brickell.
Lame.
Everyone knows all the best builders are in America, anyways.
Australia has a pretty good build.
Axel Droid.
Axel Droid's the exception. He's not in America.
Inther's not an exception.
And there's also an exception. Trevor says, wait, it won't be at Brick Rodeo. I mean, sure. I don't know. Maybe it won't be.
What?
I'm
Just
kidding.
slight Trevor.
I'm just trying to make Trevor feel bad.
Wait, will it be at Virginia? Probably.
No, I'm not taking it to Virginia. I'm not gonna try to Virginia. I'm flying to Virginia. So I'll take something to Virginia,
Okay.
but it's not gonna. I'll probably take like a gunship or two to
A
Virginia.
vehicle.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yes, that'd be very cool too.
Have 3 suitcases for all 3 gunships.
Yeah. I honestly can't wait to show my gunships off like in person. Like, I can't wait for people to see it in the flesh, in the plastic.
Did Cole falling asleep behind the wheel convince you not to do any more road trips to Virginia?
No, maybe. No, I mean, so it was just nice. So my biggest thing is like, I mean, the Virginia trip was a lot, especially after Brick Rodeo, like right after Brick Rodeo. But Chicago is a little bit closer, so, and I've never like brought a big mock to Chicago, so I guess for me, like, I'd rather get a more well-rounded experience and take a big mock to Chicago next year. You know what I mean?
Oh no, I completely get why you're doing that. I know how much stress that was to get Star Killer.
Yes.
So hopefully, Camino. I feel like with mocks, you always think you'll have plenty of time, but it's always down to the last minute.
Yeah, I don't know how. Like, I don't like. The only mock I didn't have to experience this with was Vardos, but that's only because I didn't take Vardos anywhere. But I just.
Hey man, you gotta form your plans around the mock. You can't have your mock forming around your plans.
I agree, but it's hard not to like. Here's the thing. So like, yes, I want to build a Camino, and my plan is to take it to conventions next year. But like, if I don't end up taking it to conventions next year, I would have to wait a whole another year before I could like take it somewhere. So I would like in that time, like I'd rather like get started on another project than just be sitting with a completed mock. Like even from like a content standpoint, like people want to see me build. Like they don't want to like just like have me just having a mock sitting there for the longest time just so I can go display it somewhere.
How long do you think it's going to take you to finish Camino?
Kamino should be like a 5 to 6 month project. It's not nearly as big as Starkiller. All the platforms are like it's not so it's like 4x6 gray base plates, but like it doesn't necessarily cover all that area because the platforms are elevated and there's like gaps between them, if you know what I mean. So, and I mean so I mean it'll take some time. It's not a quick project by any means, but it's not like Star Killer levels of insane or even like Vardos levels where everything is elevated. There's tons of tall buildings. You know, like I think I'll probably spend once I get a design for Camino. The build process should be fairly, I wouldn't say simple, but at least straightforward. Because like once I get a dome design that works, I can pretty much just replicate it 2 or 3 times, and you know with some tweaks here and there.
Do you have a design that you're going to use for the platforms that you decided on?
No. I mean, I've been thinking about it, and so I have a general idea of like the technique I'm going to attempt to use. I'm just not sure exactly how it'll play out, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So you're still kind of like in the experimental phase.
Right. Absolutely. Would
you say you're past the ideas phase for like what you want it to look like generally? Now you're just working.
Yeah, I actually am. So I recently put together a little drawing of like the layout, and I'm pretty set on that. So I think that was a really nice hurdle to overcome because this mock, I don't know, for this mock, I feel this was probably the most difficult mock for me to figure a layout for. Because it's not just all like a square ground where I can just, like this room will be here and this room will be here. Like everything's circular and the platforms aren't in any, it's not like we see Camino and like we know exactly where everything is. Like there's a lot of guesswork with a design like this. So I have to kind of organize things and like what works best for a mock. So
well, I was just going to say Camino will be especially hard, especially in the ideas phase. Because like everything's connected to each other.
Right.
You can't just with some mocks you can kind of do a couple ideas, start building, and then maybe once you come to something you planned, it might not feel right or look right, or you're out of pieces or space or something.
Right.
And you could change your plans. But Camino, like everything, it's all like a building that's connected. So you kind of have to commit and make sure everything is spatially aligned.
Absolutely.
Also, there's like a lot of open areas in Camino, so it's hard to just pick like an angle you want people to see it from.
Exactly. Yes.
You have like so many open landing platforms. Like, it's designing a Camino mock definitely probably like the hardest.
For sure. Mr. Know-It-All 1 has a good question.
Looking at floor patterns would be hard as well.
Yeah.
Because I was playing Battlefront and I was like looking at all the floor designs.
Yeah, some of those are insane. Yeah. Like, yeah. Mr. Know-It-All 1 has a good question. He says, have you considered making a Rubricable post for your mocks to sell on? It's way more convenient than by email. So I've looked into Rubricable, but they take a percentage of like your sales, so I've avoided it for that reason alone. And I don't know, like the email thing works perfectly for me. Like I don't know, I enjoy it. I mean, I do have to physically respond to every email, so that is somewhat annoying. But like I don't mind it. Like it's money. Like it's a sale I'm making, so. I don't know, and I keep all the funds from it, obviously. Like, I don't have to rely on some third party to take a percentage.
Are people still buying instructions to your quotas?
That's probably the one that I sell the least to.
I really want to build that.
For whatever reason, the ATM-6 is the one that, like, surprisingly gets a lot of attention. The Falcon, I mean, the Falcon's the oldest one that I still sell the instructions to, and that one gets a decent amount of attention. Razor Crest, I'd say, is probably the second most, and then right now my Gunship is obviously the most popular.
Yeah, the Razor Crest has a recent set, so I'm sure that
I really want to build your AT-AT, but I would have nowhere to put it.
Yeah, it's a big boy.
I'd say give it a few more months, and then the Gunship will be your most selling instructions.
Yeah. First, that's if Lego doesn't make one. Lego doesn't make a Gunship.
I don't think that would be a factor.
Yeah.
I think even if
people doing and stuff like that. Sorry, I
mean, 'cause at the end of the day, like, here's the thing. At the end of the day, if anyone really wants to build a gunship, like, they can, if they want to build my gunship, like, they can go buy, like, the 2013 one for much cheaper and then just have that. But if you're building my gunship, then you're building it for the quality of the mock. And I'm fairly confident in saying, like, some of the techniques I used, like the narrow form factor, the fact that it's almost completely snot, I don't see a Lego set coming close to that.
I think right now your Gunship is actually cheaper than all the Lego versions.
Maybe sealed. There's no way my Gunship is cheaper than like a used 2013.
Probably
Gunship.
not used, but definitely sealed. Yeah.
In Australia, they're really expensive because it's really annoying. Because Lego's really expensive in Australia.
Really?
Yeah, so Battlefest Battle Pack has already retired in Australia because we have like little to no stock.
Oh god.
And instead of being $20, it was $40 each.
Bruh.
Yeah. You know.
I was trying to buy a gift for my friend who moved to India, and like Lego store just like doesn't exist over there.
Right.
Like, there's no Lego stores, and it was so frustrating because I really wanted to like get him stuff because he likes Lego and stuff, but I couldn't send him anything, so that kind of sucks.
That does suck.
But
I couldn't
just like sending stuff to a different continent in general, so it's like really frustrating.
Oh yeah.
It's also bad with the supply chain right now.
That especially doesn't help.
Hold on 1 second, y'all. This is our requisite Rich Boy J phone answering. Hello?
God.
Hey, what's up? I'm sorry, what? Okay. I don't think so. Hey, I'll check it out. I'm streaming right now, but I'll check it out. Okay. Alright, well. Alright, sorry about that, guys. What were we talking about? Oh, Mr. Noll asked how much my Gunship in total. It's like $430, assuming you have none of the pieces. I think the Mutilus one's like $30 more expensive, which is actually kind of surprising. I expected it to be a lot more expensive, but it's only $30 more than the other ones. Dutai says he's currently rebuilding his 2013 Gunship. That's what's up. I used to love that set, and then I built my Gunship, and I just can't, like, it just does not hit the same, dude.
The Gunship just makes all the other Gunship sets and even the mocks look so bad in comparison. I mean, not bad, but yours is just so much better than theirs.
Shape. Welcome to the stream.
Like, I just can't. Like, I'm looking at it right now, and it doesn't look like the same set. It's so weird.
Yeah, it just kind of pales in comparison.
I'm thinking maybe for Christmas, I might, as a gift to myself, among a few other things I want to do, I would like to build a second Attack of the Clones version of my Gunship. Because my dream, you know, that famous David Hall picture where he's sitting with like 15 gunships next to him. I want to have that same photo, but with mocks instead, right? Like, that's kind of where I want to go with my collection. Like, obviously his collection's insane. And I'd like to be at that level, but instead with custom vehicles. I think that would be far more in line with what I do. So that being said, you know,
that would be beautiful.
Yes, I'd love to own, you know, like 10 to 15 of my Gunship. And I mean, I'm at a pretty good start. Like, I have 3 of them now, which is sweet. But I think I kind of want to build. I want another Attack of the Clones version.
The Attack of the Clones version is by far my favorite.
Oh yeah, that's
maybe the Mutilus.
Yeah, at the end of the day, how much like do you want of each? Obviously more Attack of the Clones than the others, right?
I think Mutilus, I'm fine with just one. Like, I don't need more than one.
Yeah,
Clone Wars.
That'd be a neat thing.
The Clone Wars version, maybe 2. Like, maybe.
I think when I get yours, I'm gonna get the Clone Wars version.
Oh yeah. But the Attack of the Clones, like, I want like 10 of that at least. Because like when I do my big Geonosis mock, like, I'm gonna need a ton of that thing. So that's the goal.
Yeah.
I don't ever see myself doing a Geonosis mock just because if I'm gonna get it to look anything like anyone else's, like, if I'm gonna make mine stand out at all, I'm gonna need a lot of parts, and I don't really think it's worth it. And it's kind of not my build style. Yeah, I think I'll just go for the Clone Wars Gunship because I feel like I can do a lot more of that.
Although I prefer the Attack of the Clones design, I would probably get the Clone Wars one, but just because it's more widespread in Star Wars.
I could see that.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey, shout out to Felix954 for a 1,000 yen dono. Any plans to add dropship and ATTE to your Gunship mod collection? Yes, absolutely. I would do an ATTE before I did a dropship, though. ATTE, actually, I'd probably want to do, like, within these next few months, because...
Good luck, because if you do an ATTE, I'd buy that instead of the Gunship.
Oh, really? Wow, interesting.
Yeah, I like ATTEs a lot more.
I mean, they're both awesome. If I had to choose, I'd go with a Gunship over it, but... yeah.
Ground vehicles over, like, aerial ones.
Yeah, for sure.
I kind of agree with that. I'd like to see some more clone ground vehicles. Yeah.
I feel like the clones have a good amount. I mean, the problem is, like, I think the Republic fighter tank is cool. We just never see it in anything, unfortunately.
It'll be hard to build, like, to settle on one design for it since there's so many across Star Wars. Like, there's the Battlefront one, there's the Battlefront, like the EA version, there's, like, the comics version.
You mean of the fighter tank?
The Republic fighter tank.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I really do like the fighter tank. If I did a Geonosis mock, it would be... I might have to put a fighter tank somewhere in that mock just because I love that design so much.
I think the fighter tank's my favorite vehicle in Star Wars aside from the Gunship and ATTE.
I feel you on that. Absolutely.
I like the aerial
It's like a
fire
good
tank
mix
a lot.
between, like...
The same fire tank with the gray paint instead of the red one.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah.
Like in a couple months, yeah.
Brick Trooper Studio, I'm sorry, no. Con Laz Bricks says, would I ever make a turbo tank? Absolutely. The only thing about a turbo tank is I wouldn't want to do it minifig scale. It's just too big. Like, it's big for no reason. If I did a turbo tank, I would do it like Battlefront 2 scaled.
Like, there's actually 2 versions of the Juggernaut. There's the A5, which is like a smaller version, which is the one we see in Battlefront. And then there's like the giant A6 version that's in Revenge of the Sith.
Right.
But Revenge of the Sith Kashyyyk proportions are so unnecessarily big.
Yeah.
Like, the Kashyyyk tree near
Yeah.
the turbo tank.
Yeah. It's
Like, you think the turbo tank is huge. Like, imagine, like, a full Kashyyyk mock. That tree would probably be as tall as, like, your Vardos tower.
yeah, that's like that is crazy. Like if you built like a Kashyyyk mock on the floor and you wanted like an actual scale tree, yeah, it'd probably have to be as tall as you, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Bruh. I mean, I'd love to do Kashyyyk at some point, but like it would just like the scaling is just ridiculous.
I want to see Forever Lego Studios finish his Kashyyyk.
I want to see him start his Kashyyyk.
R.I.P. Chris Productions Kashyyyk.
I would love to see him start his Kashyyyk as well. I would like to see all these builders who said they were going to do Kashyyyk actually start it. Dekakoye asked, what LEGO set do you really want LEGO to make in 2022? Also, what am I most excited for in the upcoming wave? I'll answer the upcoming wave set question first. I gotta go with that clone pack, but not by a lot. Like, I am extremely excited for all the January sets other than the Microfighter. The Microfighter, like, could never exist and I wouldn't care. But all the other sets, super hyped to get. Like, this is the first time I've been this excited for LEGO Star Wars since the summer 2020 wave. And I think that's saying a lot.
Yeah.
I think we said this on a previous stream or somewhere, but like, this is one of the few waves where like you can buy multiples of every set.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I love that.
I'm super excited, even though I'm not going to get the UCS AT-AT, I'm super excited for all the other offsets.
You're literally,
But I don't.
think about all the armies we'll be able to build. Like, we'll be able to build Episode 2 Clone Army, Snowtrooper Army, and, like, Indoor
Rebel.
Echo Base Army. Like, I say Indoor, I meant Rebel Echo Base Army. Like, that's just,
Yeah.
I love that.
The Hoth Moth Wars in 2023.
I don't really like the new snowtroopers because they don't come with camos or backpacks.
Yeah, that's annoying.
The lack of a backpack is annoying. Fortunately, I feel like that's an easy fix. Like, you can probably find those printed tiles for cheap. Like, they came in a lot
Yeah,
of
but
stuff.
the Kama is funny, the fact that they don't.
Camos are like $5 each now.
Yeah, they're so
Really?
expensive. Yeah, they're super expensive.
I mean, I have a bunch of them from my. I have a bunch of those because they come on the first order snowtroopers as well. I have so many of those. Like,
I have one. Because someone is like randomly
I have it.
like,
I'm pretty sure I have at least like 30 of those. I'm sure because I had like maybe 10 or 12 of the older snowtroopers with the comma, and I have probably like 20, 25, maybe 30 first order snowtroopers.
The cheapest Kama is $1 for one.
Bruh. See, I told y'all to build y'all's first order armies. Y'all didn't want to listen to me. See, look who has the last laugh. Old rich boy.
Wait, Jay, did you ever like give Garrett back his first order figs?
No, I told him he needs to build a mock before he gets those back. I wasn't playing.
Okay, good.
Freaking poser. That dude, he messaged me. He's like, "Hey, you got to I gotta get my figures back from you." And I'm like, I'm not giving them back until you build a mock, bro.
You shouldn't give them back until he's active in the community again.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're not gonna be a poser. Like, when he messaged me on that, I'm like, "Oh snap!" So you're gonna build a mock? And he's like, "No, I just missed my figures." And I'm like, "See, that's where you went wrong."
Didn't you say like I miss looking at them? Look at mocks.
Yes. Dutastic says, if we get Geo sets next year, I will forgive LEGO for their 18 plus crimes. I agree. That, you know what? I'm going to make that pact right now. If LEGO releases, like, episode 2 sets next year, including Geonosis sets, I will never complain about the helmets again.
But even if like, God forbid, like, they're not great.
Not to bring up the helmet sets, but they're good sets, but they should not replace play sets. They're great builds.
I'm gonna say, if LEGO gives us a somewhat comprehensive episode 2 wave next year,
Okay.
so that can be like 4 or 5 episode 2 sets, Maybe 2 or 3 from
It's a Count
Geonosis.
Dooku figure, and they have to include a Count Dooku figure.
I feel like if there's one figure we need from episode 2, there's one figure we need. I feel like it's Zam, because that's like one of the very few figures we just don't have a flesh tone update for.
We also need a new Count Dooku. The one from 2013 is super expensive.
I would also love a new Padme figure. I would love a non-Claude version, just because they already did that. I would honestly like, why does Padme get so few figures? Like, it's like the character with the most outfits ever, but she gets so few minifigures. It's kind of weird.
Well, I don't think there's much interest in Lego making any kind of sets like that.
I mean, sure, but think about like Theed. Like, we don't have her Theed outfit. We don't have her handmaiden outfit, which, I mean, it's not an important outfit, but we don't have it. I feel like her episode 3 look is. I feel like her episode 3 look is cool. Like, I think so here's the thing. If I had to choose like one Padme figure first to get, I'd probably go with her pregnant episode 3 figure, because that's actually like kind of important. I don't know. And I like that outfit. Like, I think that's probably my favorite version of Padme, which I know is stupid.
I would choose the one from Attack of the Clones when she's in the apartment, so Jay could remake that one.
When she has the Princess Leia hair.
Yeah.
If Lego releases that figure, will you?
Make a pen.
Yes. If Lego releases Padme with the Leia hair, I will 100% make a Padme's apartment mock.
Let's go.
Alright, it's a bet.
Go to Camino.
Turkey Dinner Chewy says Dexter is the main character of Attack of the Clones. I feel like he'd also be a somewhat important character to get in like a modern episode 2 wave, but I don't see that happening.
No way. He's too obscure to get a molded figure.
Canadian Goose says, "Hey Jay, you still trying to collect all the Lego Star Wars minifigures?" Yes, I am. It's hard, but yes, I am. I gotta bring that series back. I know a lot of people want me to continue that, and I will. I just gotta get more figures.
Yeah, I feel like it's only worth making an update on it if you have like something to show.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
it's just like, hey guys, got one figure and then it ends.
Like in those Django Fats.
Yes.
You think?
That's a common.
Seriously, if Django comes out in a set next year, do you think it'll be the exact angry face one, or do you think it'll be like a completely different one?
I
It'll
think
be
it'll be
different with the
more
correct,
more-
like, clone head.
Oh, yeah, at 100% it'll be different. Crap! That means the angry face one's still going to be expensive. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, it'll 100% be
That'd be
different.
hilarious if they did re-release like the angry face one.
Yeah, just to stick it to the resellers.
Just to spite them there.
And I agree, Felix. The O2 Zam figure is great. Like, if I had to use her in a mock, I would totally just give her a flesh tone face and keep the same body. But Zam is overdue for an update for sure.
But I got that Sam
I
figure for
definitely would say that
$10.
would. I'd say that figure definitely needs a remake, but it's not my most wanted. Like I feel like I'd want something that I can reuse or put in multiple scenes. Like I have no interest in making a Coruscant mock, especially from that scene. So
Maybe we'll get Yoda's floaty chair. Oh, someone mentioned an episode 2 themed advent calendar. That would be cool.
That'd be cool, yeah. But I feel like, yeah, it'd definitely be cool, but it's definitely not going to happen.
I
was
think the
that
worst
to
thing
happen.
in Attack of the Clone set is a Django slave one.
Obviously, I'm biased. Like, I understand.
Yeah, look at that lady behind you.
Right.
Yeah.
But I do understand that a Django slave one is super important to the community because it's been severely underrepresented. So I would have an appreciation for it, but that's not like at the top of my list.
That would probably be the top of my list, other than maybe a new Jedi hyperdrive.
That would be cool if they hadn't done it somewhat recently. Someone's echoing. Who's echoing?
That sounds like you. Yeah.
Check line. I think it's comic.
I think it might be comic.
It's me?
I think you're.
I think it's fine now.
Uh,
No, it's not fine. I don't know. Maybe.
Mute for 1 second. and we'll see what happens.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, just mute real quick, and we'll see if it's is there still an echo?
Yeah, I think it was comic.
It's common.
It's not that bad, honestly. Just I don't know. Maybe turn us down on your mic or on your speakers just a little bit.
So if they do an episode 2 set, they could have like I like your idea of having Zam wait, or like they could have like a bit of a Padme's moment where like everyone jumps out like towards the droid. Chase scene, but like they could have like a little mini build where they like have Padme and Typha or something, and that'd be kind of cool.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
I think more likely we'd probably see a small build of the droid that puts the worms in the thing, and maybe like a balcony where like Zam talks to it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, realistically, it'd probably just be the speeder, the droid, and a couple of the figures. Yeah, I guess Lego was gonna do it, but
They just have like a spader and then they have like a side build.
yeah, obviously I'd love the side build. That'd be awesome.
And it's in episode 2, I'll be happy.
Is
Yeah.
this better, guys?
Yeah.
I think it's better.
The only episode 2 set I'd be disappointed by is if they did Obi-Wan's Jedi Interceptor again. That I would say I would be pretty disappointed by that. Anything else I'd be happy with.
Really disappointed in Lego for updating the clone print, because I think that the new one looks a lot worse than the old one.
Yeah, the old
Actually,
legs
one was
are
mine.
better, but the new legs are way better.
New legs are better.
Yeah,
New
like
torso is
yeah.
inferior for sure.
I don't really see the difference. I mean, I get it's such a hot
are you
take,
planning on
but
having any shock troopers in Camino?
Oh, like I'm not. I mean, it's all gonna be phase 1, so probably not.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
As much as I'd love to, I might do maybe a section if I can find some like really good shock trooper like customs. I might like dedicate a section to them because I love that figure so much.
I was gonna say, I don't know if you remember, but back when like everyone was doing like a May the 4th sale, Minifig Madness was selling like custom clone bodies in the style of the 2020 clone troopers. And so I got a Commander Cody body, two 12 trooper bodies, and 2 shock trooper bodies.
Wait, you got the red shock troopers though, right?
Yeah, not the gray.
Oh, okay, yeah. The problem with, the red ones would be good because obviously they make the helmet, but the gray ones, like, you need a custom helmet as well.
Mm-hmm.
nothing a Sharpie can't fix.
Bruh.
I would never.
Did you guys know that there does not exist a white Sharpie?
What?
I said, did you guys know that there does not exist a white Sharpie?
No way.
There's not a white Sharpie. They literally like don't have the technology to make one. Like they literally just can't do it.
They don't have the technology to make one?
Yeah, like if you look up, if you Google search like why is there no white Sharpie, like that's like the reason they.
Yeah, I'm gonna post it in VC chat. Just Google it.
Tina Brick says if we get pregnant Padme, then we need baby Luke and Leia. That would be awesome. I know they never do that, but that would be awesome. Imagine a May the 4th promo that's like pregnant Padme with like a baby fig for Luke and Leia. That would be so
with
cool.
the droid.
Yes, with the scoop droid.
I guess you were right, Jay. It says a white marker requires a pigmented rather than a dye-based ink to achieve the required opacity. With the ink technology available, we have been unable to manufacture a marker or pen that will uniformly lay down white ink.
Told you. Y'all learn something new every day on the Rich Boy J channel. See?
I just found a Walmart and an Amazon link to a white Sharpie.
No, you did not.
Look in
It's
VC.
not that.
I'm looking at.
That's not a Sharpie mark. That's the paint pen. That's different.
Oh damn! All right.
Bro, come on, guys. I told
That's
you.
what we knew today.
I told you guys.
Jay sees all.
And yes, we
Never
do
pushed
need the
the
Uba.
Walmart
We need
tab.
the Uba scoop droid.
Sale.
Here's another thing that I'm sure none of you knew. Commander Cody has a jetpack.
I did watch that thing, yes.
Bro,
He does?
I had no idea. Like, I literally had no idea. And everyone was talking like it was such an obvious thing. I'm be honest, I had
didn't
no
know that
clue.
either until like I rewatched Revenge of the Sith, the most recent. Which was, like,
Yeah, at first I thought it was a backpack.
Yeah, same.
I don't
I
understand.
never
I only thought
Come on, George.
I only thought that because I watched the animated, like the original Clone Wars, and he was zooming around with that thing. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess that's what that is.
Bro, I had no idea. Like, no clue. And yes, Canadian Goose, we would be blessed to even get a minifigure for May the 4th. Bro, I would not mind if the May the 4th minifigure this year was a clone trooper with extra pockets.
It'd be cool if we got like a heavy like gunner or something. I like that.
Yeah, I'll take any figure.
Any figure period.
Yes. Bro, I'll take, I don't know, what's the least desirable figure right now? Farm Boy Luke. I'll take that.
Or 2v2.
First order crew.
Yeah.
I think I gotta get going. Great stream.
Alright, see you, man. Thanks for coming.
Alright. Thank you.
Alright, what are some other obscure Star Wars facts for you guys? Or obscure life facts?
Australians don't ride around like kangaroos. I can confirm that as a fact.
What?
Australian.
What is
Yeah,
it?
ride around on kangaroos. I know, it's incredible. We don't ride around on kangaroos.
Really?
The crazy stuff does happen.
That's wild.
I mean, there was a tornado recently in Australia. And I've never seen a tornado in Australia.
Oh god. That's how you know the world is coming to an end.
We used to bushfires. They happen all the time.
Dang. Playmation says, I'll take Farm Boy Luke. J. Lego releases exclusive Farm Boy Luke with the Skywalker game. That is true. I'm sorry. That's such a dumb figure. I'm sorry. That's such a dumb figure.
It's like, ha ha ha, boo, no.
Luke
funny.
with a balloon. Like, could they not have, like, the fin, like, the dirty fin was kind of cool. This figure is just dumb.
Like, it,
Dude, what about that Dirty Don figure from Solo?
That was a good figure.
that's an awesome figure. That one's
Yeah.
so cool.
I love the printing on that.
Man, remember when we got minifigures and polybags? Those were some good days. I feel like minifig polybags have like silently like ceased to exist, and no one talks enough about it. Like it was one.
2017 when they started to add like that stand to it.
Yep.
Like those backgrounds for the stands were cool.
Yep. It's like they got really cool and then they just went away.
Okay.
This is why I wish. Like,
Yeah.
this is why once again, like
And
I just want them to start making Star Wars movies again. Like Lego's Star Wars marketing was just so much more diverse and creative when the movies were coming out. I'm sorry. Like even if the movies suck, like there's just like I feel like Lego Star Wars in general is just so much more exciting when there's movies coming out.
it all kind of sucks that one day we're gonna look back on, you know, $15 battle packs, and we're gonna be like, oh, those were the days that
Yep.
we got figures for $15. That was so awesome.
Yep.
So,
Trevor Force has such a disconnect. TT Games was really excited to have Yaddle in the game, but Lego decided we need another Luke, of course.
if you could swap out another figure, like what do you think would be an appropriate figure that they could add? But when you wanted, like from
For like the
exclusive.
game?
What was that?
You mean from like the exclusive figure to the video game?
Yeah. Sorry, you just lagged out as soon as you said.
Oh, okay. Let's see. What would be like a good appropriate figure for a Skywalker Saga video game? I mean, it'd have to be one of the main characters, probably, just because it's called the Skywalker Saga.
Maybe Luke, Yavin Celebration, but without the medal. It's like just his yellow jacket.
Oh, you mean without it printed?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be interesting.
Maybe Hooded Ray. That's not a figure, right?
Maybe what, Ray?
Hooded Ray, like.
Oh, yeah, that could work.
That'd be
New
cool.
face and arm printing.
And that'd be cool if we got the, like the Miles Morales red hoodie. I know it's using a couple, but in white. That'd look good.
I wouldn't even mind if they like did an updated Anakin with more accurate hair. Like, I'd be fine with that.
Maybe a dual molded.
And dual molded
arm.
legs.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Tony says, Jay, I'm trying to apply a job to help get some money to buy Lego, especially the newer packs. What do you do career-wise outside of Lego to afford the blocks? I mean, I do YouTube and I work. That's pretty much it.
Talking about jobs, I applied. Something that happened recently. I applied for a down at ILM, at the Go State of ILM.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's basically this program where we like do animation and stuff like that, and it goes on for the entire year. So I'll be missing out a year of school.
Wow, that's awesome.
Working down. If I get in though, I probably won't get in, but if I do get in, it'll be pretty awesome.
Yeah, dude. Heck yeah.
Well, good luck. I hope you get in.
Deco Koyo says, actually, here's a fun fact. Disney told Lego initially to make the Zeta class for the Rogue One wave. I did hear about that, and they made Critic Shuttle instead. How do you get? So in hindsight, how do you feel about that? Like, do you think Critic Shuttle was a good move, or would the Zeta class have been preferable? Because if you, so my thing is like, if we didn't get the Zeta class, would we not just gotten? Would we just not have gotten a Krennic figure? Like, that would suck.
Yeah, I think Krennic Shuttle was a better choice. Because it's like one of the main characters. Like, sure.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like, how can I restructure that way? I mean, as much as I love the U-Wing, maybe like there should have been a Zeta class instead of that. Like, maybe make Krennic Shuttle slightly smaller. Like, make Krennic Shuttle, rather than 90, make it like an 80, maybe a $75 set. And then do the Zeta class at like $100. I think maybe that would have made the most sense.
Is the Zeta that turtle looking one?
Say it again?
Is the Zeta the sea turtle looking one?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I like that one. That one looks awesome.
I think instead of that Rogue One Y-Wing, should have done like a Zeta class.
Yeah, I mean, as cool as it was to get a Y-Wing, like, it would have been cool if there was a... Trevor says the wave should have had 7 sets like The Force Awakens. I mean, I can get why it didn't have 7 sets. Like, The Force Awakens was like a massive media push, whereas Rogue One, I mean, it was massive as well, but it just wasn't quite on that level. So I can see why they kind of held it to 5 sets. But I feel like the second wave could have been very appropriate to do a Zeta.
I was just saying I love it when vehicles are slightly based off of like animals and stuff, because they always look super cool. Like Lambos are based off of sharks and the design, like with the curves and the face off of it.
Wait, did you say a
And
Lambda is based on a shark?
No, like a Lamborghini. Like,
oh, I thought you said a Lambda as in like the shuttle. I'm like, what? Okay, but no, I get exactly what you mean. Yeah.
I just noticed like that's always a cool combination when it's based off of organic creature.
I agree.
It always comes out looking really cool.
Yeah.
Like the Camino Gunship.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. What would you guys say was the worst set of that original Rogue One wave? I might have to go with the ATST. It's not even
That's still a really good set.
I would say, yeah, it's not even a bad
It's
set.
though.
I think that's like the least desirable from that wave.
But that just goes to show how good the wave was.
Battle pack for the Rebels. Probably the worst one, in my opinion.
The what?
Yeah, Rebel
Rebel
pack.
Really?
The worst one.
Bruh. I mean, that wasn't in the first wave, but still, bro, that Rebel Battle Pack is incredible. I love that set. Like, the fact that they're all, like, people from the movie, that's just, I thought that was so cool. Trevor says it was a very strong wave, but I think the tank might be the worst. Oh, I love the tank. I thought that was a very good set. It was also just something we never gotten before. So, I don't know. I think the tank definitely belongs. Like, it was $30 too. Like, great price. You get 2, of the pilot figures, and you get, what's his face? Chirrut? No. Yeah, it was Chirrut. Yeah, Chirrut's in that set, yeah.
The blind dude, yeah. Actually, that's my favorite set because it's the only one I got. My grandparents gave it to me before I liked Star Wars, so I just kind of scrapped it for parts. But recently I rebuilt it, and I'm glad I have it now.
It's cool, yeah.
Yeah, it definitely is. Even though I didn't like Star Wars at the time, I actually still kind of liked it. I thought it was really neat.
Isn't it like pretty on par with like minifig scale?
It might be a little bit too big, but it can't be that far off.
I think it's a little small, but I don't think it's too
Like, it
bad.
was decent
You think it's too
size.
small? I thought it was too big. I don't know. Trevor will know.
Wait, too big?
I thought it was too big.
Let me go grab it right now.
Trevor, give us the scoop.
I kind of remember it being kind of big in the movie. I'd say it's about right. I'd say maybe the proportions are a bit big, but maybe it's physically a bit small.
Dutastic says, regret not buying more Rogue One and Last Jedi sets. Bro. Come on, man. That resistance bomber is the... Oh my... Like, don't even get me started on that playset.
I regret not liking Star Wars at the time. My dad asked me if I wanted to go see Rogue One in theaters at the time, and I said no. So,
bruh. Welcome back, Ravioli. Trevor says Krennic Shuttle's the strongest of the wave. I think the U-Wing is probably my favorite out of the wave. Krennic Shuttle, I think Krennic Shuttle looks the best. Like, the U-Wing can be kind of rough, but as a playset, the U-Wing is just incredible. Like, I love it.
Yeah, that's the one Rogue One set I did not get. I got everything else.
Playmation, is Luke's hut, like, is that even a Last Jedi set? Like, what is Luke's hut? Like, what is it officially? I guess there's a Porg in it, so it's probably a Last Jedi set.
Wait, is it?
Last Jedi.
Yeah, he's training Rey.
No, well, no. I mean, it's the set of Luke's hut with Old Man Luke and then Rey in her Voyager outfit.
What's up,
Oh,
fellas? How are we doing tonight?
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up? Not much. Went to Galaxy's Edge last week. It was life-changing.
Bruh, I'm so jealous.
I couldn't get a picture with Rey. I was gonna send it in the Discord. I couldn't find one. She was walking away, bro. I'm so mad.
Just admit she was too beautiful. You got nervous, bro. It's okay.
No, she was. I went up to her and like they said no pictures. And I was like, that's like the only reason I went was to take a picture with Rey, bro. Well, anyway, no.
Wait, since when do they do no pictures? That's weird.
I don't know, but I was so mad.
Yeah,
But
that's crazy.
because of COVID?
Yeah, probably because of COVID. Jay, have you been, Jay?
No.
Dude, you would die, bro. It's so fun.
Which one did you go to?
Florida for school trip.
Oh my god.
Wait, are you in like band or something? No, it's a senior thing.
Bro.
What?
For my, you know where we went for my senior trip? nowhere.
Bruh. No, I was supposed to go to New York in 8th grade, but it all got canceled.
Bruh.
I literally cried when we went into hyperspace. Like, I'm not exaggerating.
Oh my god. I'm so
Because you actually get to move the little lever, like, up, you know? If you know what I'm talking about.
So cool.
And it's like, it's surreal. It's so good, though.
I'd love to go to Galaxy's Edge.
It was pretty cool. I almost bought the lightsaber, but I'm like, you know, I don't need a $200 lightsaber. The summer wave was looking pretty expensive. I might as well go ahead and save money for it.
Man, this man's looking past the winter wave right to the summer wave.
Bro, if you've seen those prices, man, you got to start saving now.
Yeah. I mean, what if they all suck though? What if it's just a bunch of like, I don't know, $100?
And you have no-
I don't know. What would be a disappointing big set for the video? I can't gauge the community's interest at this point. What if it was like?
For a lot of people, they did Canto Bite. That would be hilarious.
There you go. Yeah.
Canto Bite, like a casino.
Yo, I'll in for a $500 Canto Bite.
Actually, an interesting idea.
Y'all are tripping if you think the $530 set is going to be anything but another Death Star remake. Like, come on. It's definitely going to be another one, bro.
I already have 2, I don't want a 3rd.
Well, that's what Lego's going to do, because they're Lego.
I feel like the 2016 one was, I don't know, I guess it could have been better, but...
Yeah, I guess this is a hot take because I've never had one, but I don't like the playset Death Star set, man.
Bro,
Yeah, me too.
I love the playset. That's like the perfect Lego set. I'm sorry. Like,
That's any kids look like.
that is like the quintessential Lego Star Wars set. Like, it really does not get better than that.
But you would agree that that $530 set needs to be something else besides a Death Star.
I mean, I wouldn't mind either way. Like, I mean, so for my own purposes, like, yeah, I'd like to see something different, but like, I wouldn't be like, oh, that was a bad idea if they did do a Death Star. Like, I totally
If it was a
understand.
Geonosis room, that'd be insane. But...
Let's not go crazy now.
Jay, it's a small Star Killer.
Bro, Star Killer would be. Watch them do a. I'm trying to think. So even if they did do Star Killer, I'm trying to think like, is there anything like? At this point, is there any minifigure that I'd be missing out on if they did Star Killer? That like I didn't have for my line. Like I can't really think of any that I just like didn't have. So.
Like, you know how the play skill Death Star comes with like a mini version of Darth Vader's TIE Fighter?
Yeah.
Like, what if they included like
A mini Falcon.
or like a mini X-wing?
Oh yeah.
Or maybe Kylo ship. That'd be cool.
No, I think it's going to be...
Or like a transport, that'd also be cool.
Yeah. I definitely think...
Or came with a speeder, like the little snow speeders that they have.
Yeah.
Just full-sized one.
Like the micro fighter.
Yeah, like the microfighter.
See, I don't think Lego's really interested in doing any more sequel stuff. There's no fan outreach for it, I guess.
Yeah, there's so much...
Mostly interested in doing,
Yeah.
Original trilogy more than anything else.
Unfortunately. Their focus should be on relevant, like, new media, in my opinion. It should be, like, 60% new media content.
I mean, that's pretty much how it is.
I agree why people want original trilogy stuff, but I'm not going to complain because I've missed out on almost everything, and I'm doing an original trilogy mock, so...
Alright, here's my hot take on what Lego should do. Lego should just do what Marvel does. Like, Marvel does it perfectly. Like, they have 2 or 3 sets that come out when the movie comes out. So, like, Lego should do the same thing with Star Wars and have, like, say, like, the Boba Fett's Palace come out when the show comes out, and then you don't get any more Boba Fett sets, but you have, like, a bigger summer wave that will have, like, sets that pull from everything, like, older stuff, like prequel, sequel, original trilogy. Like, Marvel just does it so good. They're so good at it.
Lego literally used to do that though. Like I mean, Lego. I mean, like whenever the movies were coming out, that's almost exactly what they did. Like the summer wave, summer wave was for the new movie, and then all the other waves were a mix of whatever.
And they're definitely getting better, don't get me wrong. Like, I feel like the 2022 lineup looks so, like, I love how it's spread out. This might be an unpopular opinion, but I like how there's, like, 3 or 4 sets a month. Because, you know, there's something to look forward to every month. It's not like this year, I bought everything in the first week of August, and I haven't bought the Star Wars set since, and I'm, like, depressed now. So
But
this
like,
is like, you know,
I don't see the, I don't know.
Going.
I don't see the benefit in that. Like,
I said,
I mean, if you're gonna buy everything anyways, like, why? Like, I don't know. I don't see why waiting like makes. I don't know.
I think it's
Are you the type of guy that when a series is released, you want all the episodes released at once?
I don't.
Or do you like them once a week?
I mean, I'm fine either way. I don't like.
Once a week, yeah.
It's always better because it's too much too soon otherwise.
I'm okay with it spread out. I mean, I don't mind.
I think here, honestly, like, I think things were perfect when they were making Star Wars movies.
Oh yeah, of course. Well, I mean,
But here's the thing. Okay, so I guess here's my thing. Like, okay, like from a cost perspective, I feel like I would rather, like, assuming I can't just buy everything day one, I would rather have all the sets released on one day because then I can get what I want first and then kind of get the other stuff later on, as opposed to like, oh, I don't really, the thing I really want comes out in a couple months, so I have to wait to get that and then wait even longer to get the other stuff once I get money for those as well, you know, like.
Yeah, well, there's one key thing. You have self-control. I don't. So I just buy everything instantly because I want it.
I don't have the money to buy everything. Pretty much broke.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever bought anything day one. I usually wait.
But I think a good thing about it being spread out, it does allow them to be more flexible and, like, reactive with new content, you know?
Not at all, dude. Like, all those sets that are coming out, those are all already, like, packaged in boxes, ready to go. Like,
No, but what I mean by that is how it's been is there's been like 3 waves. If the set isn't in one of those 3 waves, like, it's like if the set isn't in the summer wave, you're not going to get it for another 6 months until it's in the winter wave, right? So it's like, for things like this is a very odd example, but the 501st Battle Pack, it's like, stuff like that will come sooner. And like relevant, like the Mando season 2
how?
sets.
How is that true?
It's like, I don't know. I feel like they can get relevant content out quicker.
But why? I don't say, why does spacing sets out and make that happen? That's what I don't understand. Like, it's. I mean, we're gonna get a wave in January regardless. So if you put certain stuff after that, then I feel like you're just waiting longer for other sets as opposed to getting the January stuff sooner because we're gonna get a January wave anyways.
Yeah, you're waiting longer on some sets, but like hypothetically, it allows them to get relevant sets out from new media quicker to the release date of the show, which that's something I care about. I know that that's not something that everybody cares about. I don't know. I just like it being spread out.
I don't see. I mean, I get your point, and I agree with your point, but I don't see how them being spread out is the way you solve it. Because I think like the best example we have of like Lego being prompt with like merchandise for a property would be the films, and like those all came out months before the movie came out, but we were still only getting 3 waves.
Yeah. It has been different though. Like they've treated, and I get why they treated the series different than the movies. Like, I don't think there's, besides that one ATST, there hasn't been a set that's come out before a series has started. I might be
absolutely.
wrong there.
No, you're totally right.
Okay. Yeah, besides the Mando ATST, which it's fine, I guess. But I feel like if you have it spread out, you can get stuff out sooner. I don't know.
I've been not paying. I guess I've just forgotten because I haven't really looked into it in a while. But is Lego or Star Wars getting a CMF?
Oh no. Well,
they don't have the license to do it because Hasbro has like an exclusive license or something like that.
Right, I knew that was a thing, but I guess I just got that mixed up with Marvel getting one. I didn't know if Star Wars was confirmed to get one. Yeah.
We got accessory packs though. Can't complain.
Turn up. Yeah, I am super excited for the January wave.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I have to get excited for the January wave because April's gonna be rough, but
Dude, you're gonna hate the March Wave.
Oh, I mean, I have no doubt.
It's all helmets Mandalorian.
So it's not only is it all helmets, but they're all Mandalorian helmets.
Oh no, it's the Dark Trooper set, Boba Fett's palace, and I believe the 3 helmets.
That's actually I mean,
Doing $100 set during March. What? Since when?
I'm not complaining though.
I mean, that's better than. That is actually preferable.
Complaining.
That is preferable to just only having helmets. I'm actually fine with that. If they release playsets alongside the helmets, I'm cool with that. Although it doesn't really make much of a difference if they just took it from the January wave. So I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah. Would you rather have the helmets be spread out amongst like multiple waves?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
I don't see it's just so
Like
bizarre.
having like one crappy month and then like a mini like pretty good.
Yeah.
I think great. Okay. No, I agree because then you're like, oh well, at least I have something that I can get from this rather than this is really good and this is awful. Now I have to wait like half a year to get something I want.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think I believe May is when those the 18+ seed sets come out, like the Yoda one. I believe it's the Death Star Trench Run, which is honestly I'm not too high on that idea. It's just kind of like you can accomplish the same thing with like a $30 set. You're just slapping a stand on it and putting a quote and calling it 18+, you know.
But man, I just want more Imperial vehicles. That's all I want from them.
We don't
And
because we don't
Stormtroopers.
get enough Imperial vehicles from Lego.
No.
Bro, if you go to a Lego store
I-
right now, most of the sets on the shelves are Imperial vehicles.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
There's
I mean,
a
I
TIE
have
Fighter,
the,
a Star Destroyer, a Light Cruiser, the Marauder. What else is on shelves?
The shuttle.
Yep,
AT-AT.
Imperial Shuttle.
And then
AT-AT. AT-ST is also coming.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not disagreeing that we have too much Imperial stuff, but I mean honestly, I'm pretty much okay with everything. Like I'm not gonna get too upset about it.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just finding it funny for you to say that when like that's what most of the sets are.
No, I'm not saying like we don't have enough of this, we're deprived of it, we need more of it. I'm just saying when we do inevitably get it, I'm chill with it. I guess I did word that poorly. I'm sorry.
And Chase Elliott, I'll check that out after the stream.
I do hope they do more faction like Republic sets, which I think they will in the summer wave at least, because the minifigure pack, like you can't just put that out for nothing, I guess.
Watch them put it out for nothing.
Yeah, this is like a Star Wars we're talking about. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
I mean, they put that Clone and Jedi battle pack out, and that was the only like clone thing we got in 2017. So.
Yeah, but like battle packs, like they do that all the time, right? Like the Mandalorian gold pack, yes, that doesn't count.
No, why is the figure pack any different? And this I don't see the argument there.
Well, I'm just basing it off what the Hoth one has. Like the Hoth one has a whole lineup of sets with it. So, and they did the same thing in whenever the episode 2 wave was. I don't know, 2013.
But you could also didn't the Jedi and Clone battle pack came out alongside the Solo A Star Wars movie battle pack, right?
Yeah.
So the Solo Star Wars movie came out with like all the other Solo sets, but the cloning battle pack was just its own thing. So it literally, I wouldn't say just because like, oh, there's a Hoth figure pack with Hoth sets, then there definitively has to be Attack of the Clone sets just because they're the Attack of the Clones figure pack. I hope that's the case, but I wouldn't base my observations purely on that.
I'm gonna bet there's at least 2 in the summer wave. I think there's maybe one Republic thing.
It's gonna be Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter.
Yeah.
No, I just like massable things. That's the best.
You can you can get multiple Obi-Wan Jedi Starfighters.
I mean, You know,
Here's what it's gonna be. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna be. It's gonna be Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter, and it's gonna be Watto's Junkyard from Episode 2 with Watto.
Oh god.
Definitely.
Yeah, here's your episode. Here's your episode 2 set.
Or here's what they'll do. Here, it'll be a curveball. This will be the most boring Episode 2 wave ever. It's gonna be a Naboo Starfighter from the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be.
That would be cool though.
Huh?
That'd be cool.
Dude, yeah,
At least getting something Naboo related.
and if they put in some of those like episode 2 variants figures, I would be down for that.
I don't know. I thought people would be disappointed if like they hear, oh, we get an Episode 2 set, and it just happens to be like the one thing that's identifiable with Episode 1.
Well, if the figures are good, if we have episode 2 figures in it that we haven't gotten before, I'd be down for it.
Yeah, I mean, if it came with like Typho, that would be great.
Yeah.
Captain Typho would be cool.
And Padme in her like a pilot outfit.
She's a pilot outfit.
It isn't like a little version of the.
Yeah, she's in a pilot outfit at the beginning of the movie. She gets out. She's flying with R2-D2. I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it can also come with what's her name? The decoy that gets blown up. Is it Sabe or oh no, Corday? It'll come with it'll come with dead Corday.
Include red trans studs.
Yes.
Trans red studs.
I felt juice in a tank.
Yeah.
Another set would be one of the 18 plus scene sets, and you'd Padme's bedroom, like some stupid quote on it.
Bro, it'd come with a light brick for when they're sitting in front of the fire.
And what's the stupid quote that she says? You know, there's so many.
She's like, no, you listen. If you
We
follow
need
your
episode
thoughts
3
through to
remake of
if you follow your thoughts through
Yeah.
to conclusion, you'll see they take us to a place we can't go.
But it has that on the black tile.
Yeah, that actually would be pretty funny.
We need a episode 3 Palpatine's interrogation set so we can get 2 Samuel Jackson removed arms.
Oh,
Severed
God.
arms.
That's part of Zilba.
I am a proud owner of one severed Samuel Jackson arm.
The quote will say, I'm a senator, you're a Jedi, it's just not possible.
That would be
So
so
funny.
funny.
If they do for like the $500 thing, a Gene Notice deck, if they reuse the Mace Windu from the Republic Gunship, the
Yeah.
productions would be so mad about that. It would be so funny.
Oh, yeah.
So his theory is the Mace Windu is going to be. Do y'all remember that wild rumor about like the 100? Yeah, the 187 clone tank. That was. It's still a rumor. Like it didn't go anywhere. It's still. It's, yeah.
Holy crap, who's like rubbing their microphone against their shirt?
It's not me.
I am wearing earpods. It's not me.
I
Okay.
have AirPods on as well.
But for anyone who doesn't know, the rumor is it's going to be a Republic fighter tank with Mace Windu, 2 187th clones, and a paratrooper or whatever, the one that came in Grievous' Starfighter but purple, and it's supposed to be closer in size to the 2009 or 8 one. Like,
That would be
bigger than
terrible.
Who made this room official back in like 2010?
Yeah, this was a.
This is
This,
so unrealistic.
it is a relatively old. I follow rumors way too much, but it's still a rumor. Like it hasn't been unconfirmed. But I highly.
Hey, what's up, CO Clone Commander? How you doing, man?
So I may or may not have to Google this, but the 187th are the purple dudes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not canon. At least I don't think they are.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get that.
Oh no, I highly doubt it.
Never, ever.
No, Jay, I have to go, but it was great catching up and talking to y'all.
Alright, see ya, Comic. Take care, man.
Alright, bye guys.
Bad comic.
Surprised if they did like a tank though, just without 187 troopers, because that's really out there.
If you had to get like, okay, not including any movie, but a Clone Wars exclusive planet, and have, I don't know, like 3 or 4 sets just based off of it, kind of similar to what they're doing with Haw, like a couple battle packs and maybe a playset of a Clone Wars specific planet, or what do you want?
I don't know enough Clone Wars specific planets other than Geonosis that would like be realistic for that.
Can I just say Mandalore and get like Republic
It
ships?
doesn't have to be realistic.
I don't know.
Yeah, you can say Mandalore.
There aren't too many specific. There aren't. I guess for me, there aren't too many Clone Wars specific planets that I really care about.
Well, like you could do Christophsis.
I don't like the design of Christoph. Like it doesn't look. Maybe if like they did Christophsis with like the modern animation, it might look more interesting. But like I don't think anything from that Clone Wars movie looks good to me, or even from like the early Clone Wars.
You could do Christophsis. I mean, I'd count Ryloth, even though that isn't like Clone Wars specific.
Ryloth is so boring. Ryloth is like the most boring looking planet they go to.
Yeah, that is true. But like just with the vehicles used, and that would be kind of cool.
I wouldn't
Bara would be sick.
Yeah, I wouldn't complain for more like a Twilight. That's never a bad thing.
I want to go with. I mean, it's not specific to the Clone Wars, but I want to go with Coruscant. They can just like if they did like something from that the Republic compound that Ahsoka has to escape from. Like if they did sets like
That'd be cool.
in the underworld
Troopers.
with Rafa and Trace. I know that those are two bad words, but I think that'd be cool. I don't know.
No, I'd like to get those face prints because those would be like cool to use.
There'd be some cool hair molds too, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
There's already a good mold for Rafa. There's this girl from the Raya the Sky Dragon Disney sets that has like a half like shaved head with like the hair to the side. It's perfect for Rafa.
Mm-hmm.
I saw this one guy named Engineerio. He made a custom Rafa and Trace, and he just used I think Finn's hair for Trace.
That's smart. That works. Hey, have you guys talked about the new city sets?
Not on this stream though, but we can talk about those.
I know we did on Axie's stream a bit, but yeah, some of them are kind of cool.
I'm actually very
I
happy
think
they're
they're
making a new school. I love that idea.
Yeah, I think that's cool, but we looked at the images and it's like super shallow, and it comes with like no room at all.
I agree.
And the bus kind of looks weird, but at least they made it.
Yeah.
And the new hairpiece, the J hairpiece, is awesome.
Bro, that is not my hair. Oh my god, I'm so
I
tired
know,
of this.
I know it doesn't look like anything like your hair currently, but would you want to use that over the Finn hair?
No, because it looks nothing like my hair. Like at least the Finn hair I've had before. That hairpiece I've literally never had hair like that.
I guess that's true. Yeah. Now that I think about it.
The hospital set looks pretty good. That has like a clown room, right? That's pretty grim.
Wait, just like a room in the hospital purely for clowns because they get injured a lot?
No.
Visiting
It's like a
kids.
playroom.
Oh, okay. Oh god, that's god.
It's like
That was
it's like,
my
whoa.
first reaction.
They should put John Cena in the Lego hospital because he's like the biggest like Make-A-Wish guy.
It's already in the hospital. I didn't even notice.
They should include Avengers. If you know, you know.
Bro, they could put Drake Bell in there as well. If you know, you know.
Say, have you guys seen the Spider-Man sets that were reviewed yesterday?
No.
And they're not made for our demographic. They're made for like 2-year-olds, but like.
Oh, they're like Mighty Micros, but evolved.
They're terrible.
Oh, I did see one of those.
Dutastic says Jay has to cut his hair for his profile pic to be accurate. How about Lego just gives us better representation when it comes... Oh, I'm sorry. If Lego made a dreadlock hairpiece, that would be forced and unnatural. I'm sorry, guys.
No, I would love to see dreads. That'd be so awesome.
Bro, no. Lego... Like, why would a Lego person have dreads? We never saw a Lego person with dreads in those original sets. Why would they have dreads now? That would just be so forced.
I'd be so pissed off if someone said that.
Go look at the comments on my forced diversity video, bro. That's all I gotta say.
Like, have you gotten bad comments from that video?
Absolutely, bro. Go look at the comments on that video.
I don't want to. I've been having an alright day.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Let's see.
I don't want my head to hurt asking why would anyone ever say that or think that. Oh. But that'd be so awesome if we got dreadlocks, because, like, I mean, I'm not gonna make this arc topic, but a lot of, like, there's this arc guy who, like, the most famous guy in the arc community who has, like, cyan dreadlocks. So,
Basquiat?
And Lego. What?
Basquiat?
Not actually, like, hold on, can you say that again?
I said you're talking about Basquiat?
No.
Okay, well, go ahead.
Arc Survival Evolved.
Oh, I thought you said art. Okay, never mind.
Oh, no. But it'd just be, like, really cool, because Lego, if you've looked at their waves, they've been doing a lot of different colored hair.
Yep.
Like, so, I think that's cool. Like, more people can make sig figs if they've dyed hair. So if we got cyan dreadlocks, that'd be super cool to get. Or just dreadlocks in general, because...
It would be great if Lego made purple dreads, so I can have a Lil Uzi Vert minifigure and a Lil Pump minifigure.
Yeah, red dreads as well would be cool.
Bro, you can make Lil Yachty.
Yeah.
And Famous Dex. If they make blonde dreads, you could make Future and Young Thug. Mr. Know-It-All 1 says, do you want the sides shaven for the dread pieces? Because I prefer sides with dreads, but that's because mine aren't. Oh, you're saying yours aren't shaven? I mean, I would obviously prefer for the sides to be shaven because the sides of my head are shaven. But even if it was like a full head of dreads, like I would still be fine with that because it's dreads. Right now, the only option we have for dreads is freaking, what's his name? Jack Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow, yeah. And it has like, the hat and the ring.
Exactly.
Wait, hold on. Future has blonde dreads right now?
I mean, he could have changed it, but I'm pretty sure he's had blonde dreads for a while.
Oh, man. I guess I just didn't notice that.
Let's see.
Oh,
I don't know. Someone in the chat. I bet money his hair is still blonde right now, but I don't know.
I'm not gonna question you. I'm guessing you're right. Oh yeah, he does. That'd be cool if we started getting like, I don't know if dual molded would be the best. Count Ravioli just asked me if Jay can invite him back because he accidentally left.
Oh, I had no. Oh my. Okay, guys, if you're in the waiting room, I'm not staring at it, so please just let me know and I'll drag you to the room. Like, post about it in the stream chat because I had no idea there were 3 people waiting to get back in.
Yeah, accidentally left.
Hey, Jay.
Star Wars says grow a massive beard so you can update your sig fig with a massive beard.
Right here as
I mean, that sounds great, you know, if I just could grow a beard at will. Like, it's not something I have control over, unfortunately.
Wait, just wait a long time and then it can happen.
I mean, like I said, if I could just do that, that'd be great, but that's not something I have control over.
Yeah, and not everyone can grow a beard. You can't just grow a beard.
Yeah, it's like, alright, yeah, you can't grow a beard like freaking, like Dennis from the freaking SpongeBob movie. Someone will get that
saying
reference.
if you have the ability to, that's what I'm trying to say.
I do not have the ability to.
You don't have the ability to. Okay.
Playmation, do you have the ability to grow a ridiculous beard? Trevor asked, do I like any of the new CMFs? I haven't looked
at a haircut right as Lego releases your exact haircut in the Lego set.
So I'll tell you now, I'm never cutting my hair. So that. Fortunately, that will never happen. Like my hair is in it for the long haul. I'm not cutting these locks.
Maybe you could grow a mullet, Jay.
Maybe it. I don't know.
Playmation says I got the reference even before he said yes. Thank you, Playmation. Trevor asked, I'd like to get the new CMFs. I haven't, so I looked at them once, but I haven't really looked at them too extensively. I feel like there maybe have been like a few that I kind of like, but No, I'm not like super excited about it or anything. Like,
Oh, I'm so excited for the ornithologist.
okay, I
love
can see that. I can see that.
one. Yes, that figure just screams like everything. Yeah, that one was made for me. I love that one.
I can see that.
I think the rumor at the moment is for there to be a Muppet CMF, kind of in the place of the Looney Tunes CMF. I believe that's the current rumor.
Bro, how did the Looney Tunes CMF series come and go so quickly? Like, that is just like depressing.
Yeah, so it had Lola Bunny.
It did have Lola Bunny, yes it did.
I mean,
I do have a Lola Bunny minifigure, but I don't understand the reference.
Wait, did I get retired? No, it's still out. I bet it'll still be out until the Muppet one comes out.
You can't find those anywhere. The Looney Tunes ones?
They're at my
I can
Barnes
find
Noble.
I'm having a hard time getting the Marvel ones. Like, I can't find them anywhere.
Oh, the Marvel ones are
I've
so
never
easy to
seen.
get.
The Marvel ones, I've been having a really tough time.
So Mr. Know-It-All 1 says, what do you think of the Creator Hotel? Dude, I love that set so much. That might be my favorite modular. Like, I am so hyped for that set. Oh my god.
Better than Parisian Restaurant?
Better than Parisian Restaurant.
Okay.
Dude, oh my. I mean, I love Parisian, but this new one is just... I mean, I think it's, for one, just the most complex looking modular they've ever made. And,
Oh yeah, for sure.
like, the slight angles on it is just so, like... so cool. Like, I'm so glad they did that. And the color palette is interesting. Like, the fact that it's a hotel, I think, is great. I love that idea. The little art gallery on the side is cool, too. The patios, like, it's just... I love it, dude. I am so excited to get that set.
If you want, I can read off the figures that come in the next minifig series. But
Yeah, do it. Go ahead, do it.
Okay, so there's the robot, which comes with like the unique arm and a small little red build, and it comes with like, the Forge mask in yellow. Chili pepper costume lady, which comes with a milk carton. A bard, I guess, like medieval guy with the instrument. It's like Snow Ice Warrior, which comes with a blue-eyed husky, and he has like some cool leg printing, and equestrian, I guess. Mid-legs with jeans, a really cool printed, like, I guess, checkered hoodie, and a beanie, and like a small horse mold. That one's really cool. Figure skater, just comes with like a trophy and skates. Moon Warrior, which comes with a cool printed body, trans purple weapons, and unique hair color. Acorn Boy, which comes with a mushroom and a stick.
Acorn Boy is cute. I like Acorn Boy.
I do not like Acorn Boy. Ornithologist comes with toucan and amazing legs.
The toucan is cool.
Yeah, that one is awesome. Raccoon, which comes with light bluish gray and black and dual molded legs.
That is a bot.
Agreed. And I don't know, like alien, I guess. It comes with a weird pink head. It has.
Oh yeah, that one's weird.
And mouth. And it comes with a purple spacesuit, but it also has a skin. I can't tell what's the spacesuit and what's the skin.
Okay.
And it comes with like a teal blaster and a Paralympic cyclist, I guess.
Right.
Where it comes with a medal, the new helmet, and a new mold for the bike, and that's it.
Okay. No, so I just like I've been sitting here like super hot, and I'm like, why am I so hot? And I figure it's because I'm wearing this hoodie, and I realized like I went to go turn my fan up, and I checked the AC, and I realized the AC was off, and it's like 80 degrees in the house. So I'm like, oh my god.
And it's cooking in here.
Trevor says the audio is delayed from the video. That's weird. I've never had that happen before. I literally have no idea how to fix that.
So for me personally, I'm going to get one raccoon for those dual molded legs because I'm going to regret it if I don't. And I'm going to get as many ornithologists as I can.
Okay.
I'm going to need those legs, and toucans are awesome. And I'm gonna get one Moon Warrior because I'm gonna get the hair for the cyan dread thing. Like that's the closest I can get.
Oh yeah, the girl with the pony is cool too. I like that.
Yeah, and I might get her just because her torso print is awesome. It also doesn't have any yellow on it, which is good because I can use it for flesh tone.
True.
And I like animal molds. And probably nothing else. I mean, the bard dude is pretty cool, but meh.
So I was gonna ask Trevor, what's your favorite modular? I'm curious. But dude, yes, I'm sorry. Back to that boutique hotel. I'm so hyped. Like, I am so hyped. I am so hyped. Hold on one second. Another phone call. Hello. I'm still streaming. What's going on? Okay. Alright, bye-bye. But yes, oh my god, that hotel. Oh. It's so cool.
I don't personally own any modulars.
Bro, get a modular. Do it. You deserve it.
I don't even want to get started down that path.
Okay, so okay, look. People say
financial
that.
debt.
People say that, and I get it, but like, just get like at least just get one. Like, just get a modular. Like, just like don't like you're gonna.
This close. I was this close. I had it on the Lego counter to getting the police station and the bookshop all at once. That was going to be my big kick off the summer buy. But the last second, I changed it to getting the AT-AT and the blacksmith shop, and I think Luke's land speeder and a couple DMFs.
You made the right decision.
Also pick a bit.
That's not a bad decision, but I'm like just get the boutique hotel. Like, just get one modular. It's totally worth it.
I don't know where I put it. I don't have a good place to display it.
Bro, you build mocks. You know how to find a space to put Lego.
Oh, okay, well, I build mocks, but on my mock table.
Okay, then put it on your mock table.
But that's where they're mocks.
Bruh, I don't have all the answers. Just
So
get...
you know what the best modular building is?
What?
Maybe if I put it on a city garden.
Yes.
I mean, the Ninjago City Gardens are cool. I mean, so I put this way. Like, I love the Ninjago City sets in general. Like, those are all very fun and interesting sets. But I still prefer the normal modulars because they're more grounded in realism. It's just my personal preference.
Unpopular opinion, but I think Ninjago is not been good since like 2014.
You think Ninjago is what? What'd you say? I didn't hear you. What did you say?
He thought that the Ninjago hasn't been good since 2014.
I think Ninjago has definitely ran its course. Like, I really wish they would just like just move on.
Something new. Yeah. There's too many seasons. Like, there's like 20 seasons now. Just the show, and like the amount of like kind of waves. I definitely like a new wave every single like.
Yeah.
New storyline, like every single wave. It's really annoying.
We do like 2 seasons a year, right?
Yeah, they're doing 2 more. One like is early, and then one's like a fall.
Right.
I had no idea they were doing 2 seasons a year. That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
They kind of lost me after the steampunk genie ghost ninja things.
Like look at how many different like genres Ninjago has had at this point. Like, it's just too much. I'm sorry. Like, it's just so extra.
Ninjago won't be.
Yeah.
Nothing will be OG Ninjago in my mind. Like,
Amen.
2011, 2012. That was just.
I'm sorry.
The skeleton dude.
Other than like the Ninjago movie sets, I just have I have zero appreciation for Ninjago. Like, I do not see the Ninjago appeal at all. Like,
that's when it's not a good.
Yeah, when we hate on Ninjago, we're not hating on the Ninjago City sets, though, right?
yeah, I mean, those are all great. I feel like the standard Ninjago playsets, I don't see the appeal. Like,
Oh yeah, 100%.
those they do nothing for me.
Dude,
The
yeah.
show hasn't even been good in ages.
Yeah. Ever since they switched to like 10-minute episodes now.
Mr. Know-It-All 1, the bookshop is cool, but if you have to choose, get the boutique hotel. 100%.
Okay, maybe I could get the bookshop. Okay, if I'm gonna get anything, I actually might want to start with the bookshop because I don't want it to retire. And then I'd go for the hotel, and then circle back to the police station.
I mean, if you had to get one that because you don't want to retire, you gotta get the corner garage because that's like the one that's retiring.
Yeah, PlayNation.
Yeah, but I just really don't like that one, and I don't have the urge to get them all, just the ones I like.
Okay.
And the police station I really like, but I really like the feel of the bookshop. I think.
And exactly, Sayo Bibble. Perfect point. Instead of a cool new theme, like New Pirate or Castle, we instead get watered down Castle or Pirate for Ninjago. Like, I hate that Ninjago is the crutch for every, like, theme they might want to do. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we get, like, we're gonna get Western Ninjago at some point, dude. Like,
Has that already happened?
I wouldn't be surprised. Ninjago is like the Simpsons at this point.
Yeah, it just goes on too long.
Yeah.
See, I wish it did Castle again, because I haven't had good Castle, like, since 2013, because, like, Next Day Nights was okay. Yeah,
Next Day Nights was not good in my opinion.
It was cool.
Dinosaur Ninjago went.
It wasn't very good.
So, I mean, well, the corner garage might
Next thing.
already be retired, but you can still find it in stores. Like, it's not, like, you might still find it around.
Yeah, just because they cut off the production doesn't mean you won't be able to find it, yeah. Yeah.
The only thing I want to say about Ninjago is that I believe the figure designs have gotten way better. In my opinion, I think they look a lot better than the original.
I agree, but I mean, I feel like that's I feel like that's the case with all of Lego. Like all like if you look at minifigures, really since like 2013, like Lego has just increased their quality substantially.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like the new technologies come out to be able to, you know, get the better prints and stuff, and they've definitely upped their game with it.
But yeah, that's my main gripe with Ninjago.
Time.
Like, rather than giving us, you know, new sub-themes, they just rely on Ninjago to be a catch-all. Like, oh, we want to do underwater, just give it to Ninjago. Oh, we want to do, like, a weird Dungeons and Dragons type thing. Oh, give it to Ninjago. It's like, no, like, Lego used to, like I said, I was talking about this on a stream. I don't know if it was the last stream or the stream before, but I was talking about how, like, you know, in that Lego Racers video game, they had, like, so many unique in-house original themes that they could pull characters from to make a full video game of, like, people you could race against. And, like, if they try to do that now, like, there's just no way. Like, it'd be Ninjago characters versus Friends characters, and the weird people in City they finally give names to. Like, it would just, yeah, like.
You got Monkey Kid.
Oh yeah, that too.
For, like, original Lego themes was like the early 2010s, because it was like because the 2000s was a great kind of era for,
like original themes. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, like original themes.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, like, if they did do Ninjago dinosaurs, I might have to pick up a couple of those.
Bruh, please no, like, let it, like,
No,
that's what I'm saying, like, Ninjago is literally, like, Ninjago, they've just done everything. I'm surprised we don't have, like, a Ninjago, like, space series, like, with a Ninjago X-Wing and a Ninjago TIE Fighter, like, I would not be surprised.
I think they've gone to space before. I think they have gone to space.
Yeah, they have.
It's pretty much Fast and Furious at this point.
Yes!
Yes.
I mean,
Honestly, though, a Lego Fast and Furious inspired original theme would be hilarious. Like,
they made that, right?
They made Team Champions.
Yeah.
Like their own ripoff of Gunship, or whatever his name is.
But no, I'm saying, like, if they did, like, you know, sets where, like, I don't know, with some race. If Lego just did, like, I guess, like, a generic action movie theme with, like, I don't know, like, exploding buildings and, like, I don't know, like, bank robberies and stuff like that. I don't know, that'd be fun.
Ultra Agents, like that?
Somewhat. Ultra Agents was a little bit more futuristic.
Jay, have I told you about, like, Van Diesel and how Ark He's like on the ARC team now, and he's going to be in the ARC movie and stuff and TV show.
I did not hear about it. Okay. Answer this question quickly. What is ARC?
The best game.
Like a game.
It's a game.
It's just a dinosaur game. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I'm never being serious when I talk about it. I'm just trolling because I like it.
Oh no, I understand. I'm just like you mentioned it a few times. And I'm like, I have no idea what that is. Like, okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Whenever I bring it up, I'm not being serious. Like I want to have a conversation. I was trolling.
Okay, fair, no problem.
Yeah. I'm actually playing it right now.
So, Jay,
course.
have you built the Bugle yet?
Have I built the Bugle?
Yeah.
No, I don't own it. I don't have the Bugle.
I thought you did. I thought I saw it in a video. Oh, never mind.
Maybe you were thinking about this big gunship that's sitting behind me.
Oh.
I'm trying
Never mind. I was tripping. Never. Dang.
I don't really do haul videos anymore, but I guess to keep you guys updated on what the hell I've bought recently. I have the AT-AT. I bought the Home Alone house. I bought the Guardians of the Galaxy orange ship. I bought...
That.
The Benatar.
Yes, the Benatar. I'm trying to think, like, what else I,
That's such a good set.
other big sets I bought recently. Say it again?
Have you built the Home Alone set?
No, I haven't built... The last set I built was my, my Marauder on live stream. But yes, Playmation. Yes, sports cars, helicopters, original characters, driving fast, beating up bad guys, saving the day. Yes, exactly. That would actually be really funny. And they could even, like, make jokes about, you know, like typical action movie tropes. Like, they could have a lot of fun with it, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know, Lego's been playing it too safe with themes recently, like original themes.
Oh, 100%. I mean, it's just they would do like Ninjago Fast and Furious before they did like an original Fast and Furious.
Oh,
Well, what did you do like about
I want a ninja outfit would be great.
Bibby says he bought the Attack of the Clones before the Clone Wars version was out. Can I see the difference for the 2 attractions package? Yes. If you want to send me $5, I'll send you the Clone Wars version.
I think a reason why there's not many original Lego themes is because if you look at the past few, they've all done bad, right? Like, Hidden Side wasn't that great. Next to Nights lasted like 2 years.
Monkey Kid's doing well.
Do what is?
Monkey Kid.
Monkey Kid is not do not trick yourself into thinking Monkey Kid's doing well.
It's just Ninjago.
I want to believe it's doing well, but...
I'm surprised Monkey Kid wasn't just a Ninjago sub theme, if I'm being quite honest.
Yeah, but Monkey Kid is Chinese, whereas Nintendo is more Japanese inspired. But,
Wait, no, explain that logic. Wait, Nintendo's not Lego.
I think he was trying to say Ninjago and then screwed it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is beyond me why we don't have actual Nintendo sets at this point.
You mean like Super Mario?
Like, no, not just Mario, because that's not the only Nintendo IP. Like, they've had, I mean, I get it takes time to make sets, but like, why are we only
Haven't
doing?
they done Lego Sonic, like for Dimensions?
No, that's not Nintendo.
That's also not. That's Sega.
It's Sega.
But like, all we have is this are the 18 plus sets, which are mid. If I'm being honest, I have both of them, and they are both mid. And the stupid Mario, the other ones, the play sets.
I mean, you say that, but like kids love those.
I mean, it's true. I just feel like they're innovating.
The Mario set?
Yeah.
We're on JJ. Have you seen a lot of people coming to the Lego store asking for the Mario sets?
Yes. I had no idea. Okay, when they first announced the Mario sets, I'm like, oh, that's cool, but like, I feel like people who like Mario are gonna be way too old to care about these. I had no idea that there were so many young children who liked Mario in the 2020s.
I know.
Okay,
It's like, I don't know. It's timeless. Everyone loves Mario.
I don't agree with. Okay, I feel like
don't love Mario.
like when I was in high school, like Mario was super popular. Like when I was young, But like when I was in high school, like no one cared about Mario. Like no one cared about Mario.
Okay, what year?
Absolutely.
2009 to 2013 is when I was in high school.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the only people that cared about Mario were Wii owners. So that's not you. So you didn't have a Wii in high school, did you?
Of course not.
But Mario isn't the only Nintendo IP.
Having a Wii in high school is equivalent to having a bottle in high school. Of course, I didn't have a Wii in high school.
Let's not get into this.
We have friends, not a Wii.
Well, no, he had PS2.
Dude, yeah, Nintendo has other IPs besides Mario. Like it's the big one. But like, there's other IPs that they could do. And I get it takes time. Like you can't just put sets out for the sake of it because people want it. But like, dude, I would kill for Legend of Zelda sets. That'd be so cool.
What was the reason why they kept from 9 making the Legend of Zelda set?
It was
Probably
they said exclusive pieces for the idea set, but
it was probably because they were getting into an agreement with Nintendo.
And they had I don't think it was Mega Bloks, but it was somebody who had something with like Nintendo. I don't remember what it was, but I remember seeing these like Mario Kart things.
Yeah.
It's Connects, right? Is that it?
Yeah, I think so.
Dude, I had those when I was younger.
Bro, I used to love Connects. Connects is the only like building block brand that isn't Lego that I will actively stand for.
Oh yeah, bro. The Mario track is so much fun.
Bro, the Connects roller coasters were oh my god.
Oh my god.
Dude.
Yes, bro. Yeah.
Connects roller coasters. Oh god.
It's Connects, but Lego.
It's different though. I think it's different enough.
It's a carbon copy. It's just Lego doesn't ever admit it's a carbon copy.
What's a carbon copy?
Lego Snap.
Oh yeah, it was Lego's answer to Connects.
And it died after like 8 sets, and they're all awful.
Yep.
It's so bad.
Oh, I was talking about like Connects is different enough from Lego. In my word.
Lego tried killing Connects.
Okay, I didn't know that happened.
Yeah, just look up the ZNA.
Zanat.
Lego tries so much stuff and they fail.
They're ridiculously cheap if you want that. Like they're insanely cheap.
I do not want Connects ripoffs. That's not it. Back to my point of the speaking of Lego trying stuff and failing. I wish that's kind of what was happening with like the Mario stuff. I get that it's not made for me or like I don't know, people like me. But I do not like this whole Lego mixing with technology thing that they've been trying out. That's not what I like in Lego in the slightest. If I wanted to do technology, I would go sit on my phone, which is what I do most of the time. And I don't want that. Like Lego, it's kind of my time to relax. And
I'd feel a lot better about the current Mario stuff if they just also made minifigures.
I know.
Yeah.
No, also they don't have restrictions. You have to do it on a tablet, which is so stupid because if I go to do that, then I'm going to get notifications from friends and school updates, and I'm going to feel like pressured to go do that rather than just relax and build.
Bold of you to assume that Lego fans have friends.
Yeah, well, I wonder if that's also true.
I don't know. I feel like with every like non-IP or even with IPs like the Lego Mario thing, Lego just has to have some sort of gimmick, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I think that ends up being a big problem.
I agree.
Hidden side and stuff.
And video too.
And video.
Well, most of the original ones they made were literally just phone apps that you could like attach. The sets would be like a phone app. I remember like there was this agent one they did. Was it like a reboot of Ultra Agents or something? And then it was like a phone app. You had to download an app and it would show things like hidden side.
I don't remember that.
I forgot that even existed.
It's like agents.
Real quick, King Bibby has a few questions. He says, Jay, what's your overall disassembly sorting strategy? Have you fully assembled Crate and Vardos, or do you still have bins of those mocks? I have like half a bin of Crate left. Pretty much all of Vardos is sorted because I had to use all my gray parts for Starkiller. Am I just pulling stuff apart now? I'm basically just pulling stuff apart by For the most part, piece tight. And for like basic brick, I just put all the basic brick in one pile. And like once I'm done pulling all this apart, I'll just put them all in their individual bags and call it a day.
My sorting strategy, because I have to have everything in a specific place or I won't allow myself to start another mock, is I just start with like the piece that I have the most of, and then I'll go through and I'll just grab as many as I can. They're usually like brick, and then I'll go in with plate, and then probably like tile, and I'll just keep going through that until I have a small enough part where I'll just kind of like create different categories on the table, and then I'll just sort it from there. But obviously, I'm sure it completely changes with something as massive as Star Killer.
Bro, if I fully sorted everything before I started a new project, I would still be working on Vardos right now.
Definitely. Like, honestly, these streams is what the only reason I'm able to sort my Lego. Like, just having these all in the background are so nice.
I'm glad to hear that.
It's enough to the point where it's not like a TV show or something where I have to be watching it like 24/7. I can kind of like zone out for a few seconds.
But then you're gonna miss all the Boyo facts, like the fact that there's no white Sharpie.
No. That's not what I mean. I mean, like, if I zone out for like 5 seconds, I'm not gonna like be like, oh shoot, like now what's happening.
No, I feel you. I agree.
But it's like entertaining, and it's something that's kind of relevant to Lego. So it's just nice to have. So thank you for doing streams.
Aw, that's my pleasure, guys. I love the fact that I have you all to talk to while I'm streaming. Like, I mean, I can have a show on right now, but being able to engage with people while you build or sort or disassemble is just a lot more enjoyable. And like, you know, obviously this is content for my channel, which is great. And I'm building relationships with you all. Like, no. Okay, when you were saying that, I was literally about to say I'm also building relationships with all of you, which is nice.
Oh, thank you. Very kind.
Hey Jerry.
What's up?
Anyway.
Have you been to any major sporting events like any Houston Rockets games? Because I'm really excited to go to mine coming up.
Yeah. So, I've been to one Houston Texans game, and it did not go well. So I haven't been to one since.
Well, there's not a whole lot of Houston Texans games that go well.
No, well, yes, but this was the one where like J.J. Watt tore his pec and was out for the season. J.J. Watt broke his leg and was out for the season. Whitney Merciless tore a pec and was out for the season. We lost, obviously, but this is like Deshaun Watson's rookie year.
I've given up on them this year.
But no, I haven't been to like an official sporting event unless you count Monster Jam in quite some time.
Yeah, I went to the Houston Rockets game opening night, their first game this season. It was really fun.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, Jay. Monster Jam sets.
Oh, yes. Oh, my God, yes.
Talking about this. I don't mean to interrupt, but I just remembered once you guys are done. Yeah.
I mean, I know it's probably not going to happen, but I do really hope, like, the Monster Jam sets aren't exclusively Technic forever. Like, I hope we get some sort of... so even if they do stay unique to Technic, I would love if they just did, like, a big, like, $200, like, Gravedigger Technic, like, monster truck. I think that would kind of make up for them not doing, like, normal monster truck sets.
Yeah.
Let's be a Dalmatian.
Yeah, that's a Monster Dalmatian.
That was my favorite as a kid because I had like a small Hot Wheels one, and then I had like the bigger one.
Yep.
And I just like I just pretend like it was like I don't know, like a
what's the
like a bird or something. That was awesome.
So someone asked a question.
I like the Megalodon Technic one, and you said that was like a really popular monster truck.
Oh yeah, Megalodon's super popular.
I can see why. It's a shark.
Yeah. No, it's a cool looking truck. Like the real truck is like, super cool looking.
Not fully accurate, but yeah.
Would you say technically?
Yeah, it does. Even the model looks cool.
Bowl one.
You said bowl one? Oh, yeah, Bull.
Bull,
El Toro Loco. Yeah. That one's also really popular. I need to buy another Maximum Destruction before that retires.
I like the ones that are kind of dumb to me are just they would just have a Wolverine or Batman or Iron Man. It's like
those are super popular for obvious reasons. Like people love the superhero trucks.
I feel like there should be an appeal of the truck itself, whereas instead of just
You don't like licensed monster trucks?
No. I like it when they make their own name for themselves.
The only thing that could like be a more perfect matchup for me than like the Lego and Lego doing monster truck sets is if they had like a Star Wars monster truck. No, they had a Star Wars monster truck and then they made a Lego version of that. That would be just that would be the ultimate J crossover.
What would the monster truck look like?
That's a great question. It would be the Last Jedi monster truck. It would just be like black with like it looked like outer space, and it would just have the Last Jedi on the side.
Oh, that'd be cool if it had like a design of the Holo maneuver.
Yes.
Yeah. It's powered by fanboy tears.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
JMW says, "How old do you have to be to join the stream?" I think did we agree on 14? Was that the age we said?
That's 14.
Yeah, 14.
14.
I mean,
we don't want any squeakers.
Imagine if, like, when you revved up the engine, it sounded like Kylo's lightsaber. That'd be so cool.
That would be dope. Squish.
White.
It would be an X-wing on wheels. Let's be real, bruh. Yeah, Lego Monster Jam is great. I want to do a large, I really want to do a large-scale monster truck stadium mock. I don't know when I'd ever find the time to do it, but that's a dream of mine.
Yeah, that would be really
Get the Boyle Lounge.
Do a stadium in the Boyle Lounge.
No, like a mini one, a micro one. Like you could make a tiny model of your RC course.
Ah, I see. That would actually be a perfect... Yo, if I ever did a Lego City, that'd be the perfect Easter egg. Like, have a house with, like, a monster truck course in the backyard.
How's the monster truck course holding up nowadays, Jay?
Man, it's seen better days. I haven't worked on it in forever. Actually, I want to work on it tomorrow. That's my plan, because it's just...
Oh, really?
It's been unkempt for too long. Hey, shout out to Brick Plug for the $1.99 dono. Big Body Boyle Lounge gang. The biggest reason it's like, and the thing is, it doesn't even. I mean, it takes some time to work on. But it doesn't take that long to work on. It's just a commitment. Like once I get into it, like you gotta be outside, and you're gonna get dirty, and you're moving dirt. Yeah. Like it's a commitment. And also, I'm waiting to see if they're gonna release this freaking. So my favorite monster truck is Max D. They made a Lego version of it, so you should all know what Max is. Actually, you know what? Now that there exists a Max D Lego set, I expect for all of you to know what Max D is. Like, there's no excuse. There's literally no excuse.
He's kind of like a sand blue color, and he's got orange and yellow on the side, right?
He's gray with orange and yellow on the side, but yes.
Okay, it's a bluey gray. All right.
Sure. But yes, so I really want them to make like an RC of that truck, and they keep teasing it. They've been teasing it for like a year, and I given up all hope on it. But they released another video where like the driver, he's like testing out one of the Gravediggers, and he's like, "Oh yeah, this is great. The only thing that would make it better is if it had a different body." So everyone's like, "Oh man, they're gonna make Max Z," and like that was like a few months ago, and I'm just like, "What the heck are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Just make the freaking truck." Just make the freaking truck! So yeah, I really want them to do that.
Is one of your dreams, Jay, to ride Max D?
Oh, that'd be great. I do want to like experience driving a monster truck before I die, for sure. Like that's a bucket list item.
Maybe drive
driving a monster truck will make you die.
So fortunately, no one's ever
No
ever died driving a monster truck. Thankfully.
Really?
Yeah.
Ever.
They're surprisingly safe. Like the cage and everything. So here's the thing: they don't go fast enough for you to like die in a horrific crash, right? Like they max out at like 70 miles an hour. So you're not gonna like hit a wall and like burn.
Anytime when it like flips or whatever, it's like it's so bouncy,
Right, but I mean, it has a roll. It has like a state-of-the-art roll cage, and like that. Like it's like I mean, there's people who've gotten injured for sure. Like I think the worst thing that happened, someone maybe had broken their neck, but no one's ever died driving a monster truck.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, that's fair.
There's like trucks that like people modify to be monster trucks that have like huge wheels. And I'm sure there's been some.
Well, then they're not really monsters.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like those still just don't go that fast. Like monster trucks, like they're big, obviously, but they just like in a race car. Like like you can like drive 150 miles into a wall and just die. And if your car flips like in a NASCAR, like like you can die. But NASCARs don't have the extensive roll cages that monster trucks have, so they're a lot safer.
Yeah.
From the first result I found, it says like, I'm not sure if this is true or not. It's just the first result I found. It says 8 people have been killed to record, but that's about it.
Like driving a monster truck, or like at a monster truck show?
I believe it says riding, like inside a monster truck, and 79 injured from certain events, but that's from first result.
I don't know of a single person who died driving a truck. I know people have died getting run over by them. Now that's a different story. Like spectators have 100% died at like watching monster trucks.
Oh my god.
No, it's because they do these stupid like they'll do like a monster truck show in a parking lot and have like a guardrail between like the trucks and like the people. And sometimes like the throttle can stick on a truck, so basically like it'll just go full speed into a crowd of people.
Oh yeah, going into the crowd. Yeah, in crowd, like crowd. It says crowd. Right?
Yeah. Let's say spectators, yes, but I don't know of anyone who's died driving a truck.
I don't know what you expect at that point. Like it's more of a risk to see a monster truck show than actually be a part of it.
Yes, actually, like it is actually.
Monster truck. Oh my god, that's terrible.
I remember I was at a show actually in Houston, and I saw this truck like hit a ramp, and like the trucks are made out of fiberglass, so it's not hard. It's not like metal, but it's not like super soft. But like this like piece of like the body of a truck flew off when it hit a ramp, and I'm sitting here like I had very close seats, and all I see is the like piece of the body fly like 30 feet in the air, and it like goes towards the crowd, and I'm like, oh god, and it like lands on this family with like little kids. So I'm just like, oh my god.
That's like weird, like I don't know.
Were they okay?
On the surface.
I think they were okay. They ended up coming back. I mean, they came back and like got their stuff, and I guess they left the show. I'm guessing they had to go talk to a lawyer.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, maybe. Monster Truck seems like something that like is like for a weird cyberpunk movie. Like it doesn't seem real.
I can see that. Like it's just so like over the top, and like I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves.
I mean, like
movie.
I mean, like Hunger Games death matches existed, so I guess like big cars could.
True. I guess monster trucks are kind of the modern day of like gladiatorial games.
Okay, no, they are not. People, no, they are not. It's still a motor sport. It's racing.
That's just monster trucks that actually exist.
Monster Truck started in the late 70s / early 80s.
Okay. That's interesting.
King Diddy said F1 is a pioneer in safety, and someone still died fairly recently. That's because F1 cars go so much faster. That's the thing.
I saw that live with one of my friends.
Oh god.
It was last year.
Bro, Mark, are you seriously pulling up next Saturday? Bro, if you're coming in town next Saturday, like we gotta play some Lego Star Wars.
Yo, that's John Cena, Mark, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Well,
posted a picture
you guys,
of.
sorry. Can you guys get my Xbox controller? Because my AirPods
No, you're-
died and they're just not annoying anyone.
No, you're good.
Okay.
I posted a picture of the Ultra Agents, by the way, Jay, in the BC chat.
Yeah, I saw it. I remember.
Is that just a theme? Like,
Yeah.
Isn't that what you said? Is that they were ultra?
Yeah, it's like one of those things that Lego did with like an app.
I honestly had no idea that Illustrations had an app.
Yeah, I remember some of those sets. It was just like a reboot of Agents.
Yeah, but like
Difference is that
more futuristic, I guess.
Agents was much better, by the way. Obviously.
oh yeah, that transparent octopus piece is like one of my favorites.
Well, yeah, it's kind of the syndrome of like rebooting Bionicle at that point.
Alright, I just gotta peel these tiles off of this green base plate and I'm good.
Awesome. That's satisfying.
But yes, guys, thank you so much for indulging my monster truck conversation. I'm even more excited to work on my track tomorrow.
I know what I'm saying that I'm talking about monster trucks, but I think I did okay for myself with my Monster Mutt reference.
That was good. I was happy to hear about Monster Mutt because I love Monster Mutt. I have more love for Monster Mutt than I do for actual dogs.
Or Star Wars, apparently, based on.
Don't you hate dogs?
Yes.
He's just not a pet guy because you didn't grow up with him.
One time I was in a call with my dog.
Grew up with
my camera off because Jay.
No, you did not have to turn your camera off. You just I joined the call and I was like, oh, this is what you guys do when I'm not here, and then he quickly turned his camera off. I don't know. If you're okay, here's the thing. If y'all's pets mean that much to you, I don't want to prohibit you from sharing that. That's.
You know what my dog chewed up? My dog chewed up the smog dragon.
Wow.
It's worth like $100. It's like worth $100 on its own, and he chewed the wings up. And now I just have half of them. I'm holding it right now. It's like all of them, but the wings, and I can't sell it.
Is it a small dog?
Yes,
a dog. I would burn all my Lego in a fiery pit just to spend one more day with my pets. I'm not even kidding. No, pets over plastic. 100%.
Bruh.
Oh no.
I don't know, man.
An argument.
He chewed up my you know the small Hobbit set with the Witch King and 3 figures. He chewed up that too.
It sounds to me like your dog needs to learn some respect.
My dog about $150 worth of Lego.
Bruh.
I know it might be a good thing Jay doesn't have pets.
You know the 2016 Civil War Spider-Man? He chewed up that minifig, so that.
Bruh.
Chewed up that. He also chewed up the Kylo Ren minifig I had, so yeah.
I'll say this. My dog swallowed one of my Lego eggs, and they still have the egg. Don't question.
Oh my.
Bruh. Okay, Warsaw, you're banned.
No, please.
I've had 2 dogs in my lifetime, and it's none of those dogs have consumed any Lego. My little brother has consumed more Lego than those dogs. which is one.
All right.
The original Lego Batman Robin head. But
all right.
I have accidentally consumed Lego before.
Bruh. Okay, War. Bruh. Anyways. Okay. So back to the chat real quick. Mr. Know-It-All One says dogs suck. Thank you. I wish that was a super chat because it deserves to be highlighted. Number 2, someone asked me if I played the new Lego Star Wars on Apple Arcade. I wish I did if I had a freaking Apple device. I'm so mad it's an Apple only game. Screw them for that. Heck them. Heck darn them to heck. But 3, we're done here tonight, guys. I got some awesome disassembling done today. Got some big piles of parts in front of me. I'm super tired and super hungry, so I'm gonna hang up the old brick separators. And thanks to everyone who joined in on the call. It was awesome talking to every single one of you guys. yeah, that's all I gotta say. And my parting words for all of you, as I always say here on this channel, is stay woke.